Let's see. Mic is working. All right. All right. So before I go in pulling the new, not new, but air quote new characters
29
in.
months of being your
Um,
problem.
so as everyone knows, this is gonna be an alert statement for the channel as well. I'm getting divorced, as everyone knows, and I'm currently separated. So I'm currently a guest in my dad's house. And due to this, I can't do 2 games a week. I can only do 1 game a week on Tuesdays at this particular time. Additionally, more or less, I can't be too loud, can't be too crazy, and I can't use my webcam. I could use it, but they might be popping in or out, asking for stuff or doing things. I don't want to have the camera on them on accident. And this is a guest room, so it's covering like family pictures and stuff. So it's going to be a non-camera kind of stream for a while until I get my own place. In terms of everything else, mules are still a thing. Due to the fact I moved, I don't have my mule books anymore. They're somewhere in storage. So any old mules that have to go on, I don't have access to what those mules are until I can go in and dig my stuff out. So it's gonna be awkward as shit for everything involved, and I'm sorry that the other story arcs came to a unsatisfying close. But I tried to mentally push through those games, like maybe I can get them done, but like I don't have the time during the week. I don't have the space. I don't really have the mental fortitude to try and pull up those stories that were happening during a rather bad time. So I figured I would just more or less dissect the characters and bring them to somewhere else. And where we're going are the ruins of Farwa. This is a giant Fey city. So I'm not gonna play coy with you guys. I'm more or less hurting for money. Divorce and being separated is not easy, and on top of all that, the truck broke, so I have no vehicle, and I'm trying to save up for an apartment or some shit like that. So any donations are great, highly appreciated. I'm gonna do my best to keep track of mules on my tracker here, and yeah, it's just one of those things. It's not a great place to be in. It's not a great
29.
Headspace to try and create in, but I'm gonna do the best I can. That way, you guys at least stay entertained, and I stay a little busy. So let's go ahead, and we have everyone else coming in here in a bit. I know that Whiskey's doing a PC test, and Sozy is probably trying to wake up still. But let's see here.
Oh my god!
We are live, just so you're aware.
Happy Canada Day!
Not a thing.
Hello, chat.
Let's get
hi.
Going.
Yeah. So, chat, we have a new player with us named Bathu. He's gonna be the new fish getting picked on. It'll be very fun, I think. Now joining us in this particular game, the Ruins of Farwa, is gonna be Bathu, Moonin playing as Swoosh or Dink.
Dink.
Okay. Moonin is Dink. Purple is Swoosh. They're playing the new Cray Harpies. Cray Harpies are Crow Harpies. I put out a little announcement a little while ago about the new Harpy race, and there's now the Wagigma, which are Bat Harpies, and then the Cray, which are Crow Harpies.
So they actually, the Wagigma are Harpies then?
Well, flying thing, they're all Harpies, basically.
Okay.
Wagigma. And there's going to be Mon joining this party, as well as Sozy and Whiskey. So, when Sozy and Whiskey show up, who knows? Say the least. But what?
I said that was why I was picking up.
I know. Let's see. Okay, so I believe that Moonin and Purple need to roll for their monetary starting funds, correct?
Yeah, and the potions. We weren't sure where we're supposed to roll that one.
Potions?
For the Nomad Pilgrim?
Nomad.
Oh, you're both nomads. Great.
Yep.
Classic.
They get a tiny horse and some potions.
Tiny horse?
Is it a tiny horse? I forget.
No, dude, it's an
draft
oni. Yeah, it's a draft.
Oh,
it's
shit.
an oni. It's an oni
Oh
draft
shit!
horse.
Right.
So you have these very tiny little cray harpies and these two giant fucking draft horses.
Mhm.
All right. So for potions, go ahead and let's see, gotta find it. Roll me a D38, both you guys, for your potions.
D38.
It's a high
think it's just
likelihood,
one-
Mio. Go ahead.
It's just one of the. It's just one, right? I can't remember.
I'll scroll up for you.
It's 2 potions.
Oh, 2 potions. All right, I'll roll. Ah. 2038.
Swoosh and dink.
Swoosh and dink.
Hold on to
Swoosh.
your butts. Someone's jamming their thumb
Dink getting
in.
them low numbers, and Swoosh is
Cody
getting them
has
high
I really
numbers.
rolled the
activated a
7 and
wallet
8.
shaker mule
Yeah.
potion. Congrats.
And I rolled 22
There's
and
now
30.
an invisible
Okay,
smoke detector in the
so
boarhound
for
that's always dying, but will
The
never
8.
actually run out
I'll
so
do the
low
30
melanin
actually.
levels upon ye.
So the 30 is going to be Mountain's Dew, which is the
Of course.
yeah classic. That's the AP one.
Sorry. Oh,
You're fine.
I was choked on that. Oh my god, Mountains Dew. Fuck off with that.
What? And
It's even.
then-
It's a good item too.
and then
It is, it's a
8
great item.
is Basic Cunning Potion. And I believe I said you know got 2 rolls, right? That's right. So 7. So somehow Dink rolled 2 basic potions, which is awesome. He rolled Basic Cunning and Basic Strength. And then Swoosh
What's-
got 22. That's Haste Hash.
Haste hash.
So
Oh,
somehow fucking Dink rolled 2 good boy potions and Swoosh rolled 2 drugs, basically. Classic.
that's perfect.
Heads
That's
up,
honestly. You
Chucky
know what?
Fox, big
Yeah,
boy
that's
coming
perfect.
through.
You don't know when she's gonna apply
Oni
those potions
Marucho
either.
has just activated
Well,
an eyebrow razor
drugs.
mule potion. Welcome back. Roll a
Drugs.
1d7 to see who gets the free reroll.
Okay, Dink, you get 1 free reroll for anything if you're choosing.
Okay.
So whatever happens at any time, you get a free reroll. And then there's now a smoke detector in the boarhound going off with a beep.
I thought they didn't get the boarhound.
Y'all didn't, but I didn't get that far. I'm sure he'll change it here in a second. And then you 2 harpies, and as well as Bathu. Did y'all show Bathu how this whole thing works by chance? Y'all still him in blind.
I think you got help from Madcap
Mad-
and Archie, right?
I got a little assistance, and it's mainly just so I'm not completely. I have some information. I don't know what any of it means,
Fair.
but I figure we'll figure it out.
Yep, how it usually works.
Or I'll die. Or I'll die. One of the two.
Just here for
That's-
a good
that's-
time.
Not for a long time.
Yeah. Okay, so we got DMP5 as your weapon. And go ahead and Dink, Swoosh, and Osket. All you guys roll your money rolls here. Which is, I believe, is going to
Yes.
be, what, a D10 per level?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so it's
Yeah,
5d10.
5d10.
Yeah, 5D10.
3 times. Yeah, 5d10s 3 times.
Sure, yeah, I guess.
Well, it's exploding too. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Oh, well. Explode, you know, just remember you add an X at the end of it.
Yep, so it's going to be Bathy's first time coming in raw and blind, which is always super fun.
Whee!
Be gentle. It's my first time.
Why'd you say it like that?
Where your clothes
They didn't do it for me. They're not gonna do it for you.
Imagine
Where your pants?
Bethy going into an actual, like, IRL game. Where your clothes at?
Ashen donated.
What do you mean it's not
$100.
that kind of
Trust
party?
funds.
What?
Stares in
What?
fury.
There's no point. I brought all this loot for nothing.
What do you mean?
Do you know how...
Oh, it's loot. Okay, now I'm tracking.
No, I know lube.
Oh, lube. I heard loot.
No.
Do you know how
What
expensive
if the
those
real-
entire 55-gallon drum barrels of lube are? I saved up for months!
Stares at
The real
Diddy.
loot was just the barrels of lube all along.
Oh god.
Maybe the real loot was a friends made along the way.
Oh? Oh, so I got 19, so that means I got $19 dues in my pocket.
Allegedly.
There's three currency types. Just to
I
let you
don't
know.
like the way he's saying allegedly. That means he's plotting.
Allegedly. Stop that!
40 GP.
Okay.
Still have my money, right?
SP.
I mean, probably. Well, now.
Come
Look
on,
who
man.
wants to play too.
It's Gilder, Shanks, and
The underscore
Shanks?
other
No, what the hell's the
underscore
last one?
Killjoy has just activated a mundane mule potion. Whoa! Flock of yellow
Guys.
feathered jay harpies hurling slurs upon the party.
There's a mule.
Clip pieces.
Clip pieces.
Fun.
Oh, okay, thank
thank
you.
you, Owenson. You're gonna get it that easy, huh? Is that how that works? The giant bearded man said.
Chat, give him money.
Arthur, Jesus Christ.
Make people yell slurs
Yeah.
at us like Bill J just did.
I see your your promotion went well. Jesus Christ. All right, leather armor. Okay, Beth, you have your gun and your armor there for you. Now you chose an LBV as well. Dude, in a baseball, you're a Spider-Man in a baseball cap. You're literally the guy in the fucking book, aren't you? I'm noticing a trend here.
Look, if any how does it go? Any resemblance of any spiders, living or dead, is purely coincidental.
There we go.
Wait a minute.
He's Spider-Man.
Not this
I
time,
want
Spider-Man.
I want pictures of him, of
47
Spider-Man.
Good
Or
to
whatever
see
the hell
you
he
back
says.
in the
Spider-Man.
saddle, bro.
I honestly just figured I'd keep things simple for my first time, and then if it goes horribly, well, I'll try something a little more complicated. See how that works.
Phrasing.
I know what I said.
Oh, god damn it. You already posted it here.
Ah, I see. He's gonna fit in very well here.
Let's see here. I feel bad because he was supposed to do his first game like fucking a month ago before, like literally like
Yeah.
okay, like it's like what 4 days before y'all started. I was like, yeah, guys, we got a problem here. We can't do the game.
The
Yeah.
timing, like I get it. The timing was awful, but man, I was really excited. I'm like, okay, I have no idea what I'm getting into, but I know of Guard. I know the energy that he has, and
Aw.
I'm excited.
The pain that's causing me is beyond comprehension. I'm so excited.
But-
What do you mean it's not happening?
I mean, at least you're starting now from fresh instead of like, oh, you did session 1 and now it's been like a month.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine?
Yeah.
Hey, bud, we gotta talk about some stuff.
Hey, you that character you really liked? Dead
He's
now.
dead. All right.
God.
I killed him off screen like a bad writer. He's dead off
Oh,
screen.
and everyone lost their watch streaks. Oh god, I just saw that comment.
Really?
Oh
Why?
no!
A lot of guys had like 30-month watch streaks, and I ruined them all because I stopped streaming.
No,
No, that shouldn't work. That's not how that works unless
Really?
you stream something in between. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's based on how you stream,
Yeah.
not based on how
Okay.
when you stream.
Okay, good.
Unless they missed one, yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. Did you have a secret stream guard? Did ya?
Well, so what subject? I see your chat there. You know, you're continuing on chalk 1. Again, I'm sorry. It's just life be life, and yo. That's about all I can say about that. Like I'm literally
I mean, this one's
I'm literally in like their guest room, and all my shit fit in like 4 boxes
Oh.
in my computer.
Mm.
So like like behind me, all my clothes. I'll take a picture for chat for the players actually if I get a little kick out of this. But over my shoulder is literally all my clothes on a single rack. I like how this sucks. Let's see here. I'll go to chat. Bruins of
this
Farwa.
is kind of like a spiritual successor to Chalk Dust, anyways. So
Yeah, most of the most of the players are here.
It's still gonna make like somewhat narrative sense too.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything that we got to take care of with Osket, Swoosh, or Dink?
No, I want to be sure. Did you approve the stuff I asked for?
Yeah.
Yes. Same.
Okay, I think I built it.
I-
That's good.
I mean,
Same.
other than the fact that I have barely any idea which way is up, I think I'm good to go.
That's part of the fun. You
this,
gotta find your way.
also,
My
Bat, I just want to say fuck you because Osket is gonna make me keep thinking I'm hearing Austin.
Oh,
Nice.
that was completely unintentional. That was
Well,
completely unintentional, but I'm
That's
gonna
what Guard
pretend
called
it
him
was. I'm gonna pretend it was.
Guard
So-
called it first, or called him
so-
that first. Ah.
As a little treat for chat here, Whiskey said, "Hey, can I have like a certain kind of clothing build. Like, yeah, he goes, well, I want this, that, and this. So I made a type of clothing called the like tack tuber. Yeah, the tack tuber special has like a long sleeve jacket or a shirt and like spats and shorts or a skirt. Like, yeah, fuck it here. You know,
Actual item.
here's a little treat.
Also,
But
you approved my stuff as well, right?
yes, you're both
Aside
approved.
from this, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I asked and you said, and you just never gave me an answer afterwards. I'm like, God damn it, guard.
I like how Mom's
He's busy.
PFP's like this fucking gun bullet waifu on his fucking forehead.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Leave a snail trail between his
On
fucking
my
ears.
sheet.
Oh God, that took me a
Oh,
second to
no.
process.
You're welcome.
Oh,
So here's the
no.
Olsen,
thing.
you shouldn't be saying, "Oh no," you fucking changed it to that picture,
I
dude.
know.
Okay.
You
In my defense, I wasn't the one that commissioned.
you dug
that
your own
one.
snail grave.
Oh shit!
So
I had to mute
great.
myself so I didn't die. Fuck.
All right.
That's gonna happen more often than you think.
Let's
Bad.
go.
Oh shit! It's a good thing I
Yeah, no,
really could have muted
Mims.
myself.
Yeah, Mims, your art is my lock screen, so. That's the lock
Okay.
screen on my.
So, more or less, how the story is going to go, and I assume you're going to backfill in your fellow players, Whiskey and Sozy, when and if they arrive. More or less is that during the travels between Chalk Dust's last location and here, there was a Apache strike that happened on the base where you guys were. Now, due to the strike and the chaos that happened from Apaches, literally deep striking this far inland, it caused all of you to get separated. Okay, so there are explosions, chopper fire, AA fire going on, and you all had to scatter as fast as you all could to avoid getting literally hell fired and or hydrated to death. So more or less, Whiskey, Mon, and Sozy took off, just going for cover wherever they were. And after that attack, there was a huge fucking rainstorm. It kind of pinned you all in place. There was flooding going on. You guys had to keep moving. So more or less, Whiskey, Mon, and Sozy show up to this campsite. Just rain-logged, haggard, tired. You guys have only partial supplies. So since Mon's here, Mon, as you're kind of going over your stuff, you do realize that something is missing from your equipment. But when you find it, you'll know. So you guys arrive to this campsite. Now, this campsite are Dink, Swoosh, and Osket. Now, Dink, introduce yourself for the party, or the chat as well, I guess.
Okay. Dink is a Cray Harpy performer. Wearing bright color dancing outfit. Face is covered. Most of the body is covered except for maybe the midriff.
Mm-hmm.
Baggy clothes.
And I like how your PFP is a literal fucking crow in a hoodie. Just a bit of a hard clash there. I put it next to chat for each other. You see like the mental image and a self-image. I'm just a crow in a hoodie.
It fits up so well though.
Yeah.
I'm getting art done. It's just not ready yet.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
And then Swoosh is your sister, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, Swoosh, go ahead.
Swoosh is is another Cray Harpy, but the same size as Dink. She's also wearing colorful clothing, but it clearly used to be white, but you can see like there's these weird patches of bright colors where she tried to infuse dye from wildflowers, and she's like a chef, so she's in the midst of like stirring a giant stock pot of like a heavy broth soup.
Okay. Oh, you're a chef, that's right.
Yes.
All right. As well, chat, these guys are all playing with the new jobs. All the jobs got updated, so there's a lot more stuff for them to actually use and enjoy now.
Oh yeah.
And
Whee!
and Osket, the Spooter Sniper.
Osket is obviously a Havader. He's dressed up in his regular fatigues. They're broken up. Apparently, are clearly meant to be camouflage like, and he's got his baseball cap low over his face to kind of hide his extra set of eyes. Got everything just kind of hanging, all of his stuff hanging out on his abdomen, just because that's where it's easiest to carry it all. and then his front left leg, while he skitters about, is kind of held up close to his body like it's been injured.
Gotcha. And Arthur's back. He says midriff exposed. He is vulnerable to lick attacks. Thank you, Arthur, for that particular.
Good
brain
lord.
teaser.
My brain.
Not the
hurts.
worst thing Arthur said today.
All I hear is Dink
Don't
is,
tempt him.
all I hear is Dink is targeted. That's all I'm hearing.
Oh,
Show me the harpy belly button. No.
No.
Be gone.
Wait, would harpies have belly buttons because they don't have umbilical cords?
It's a very
Is
odd
there-
egg. So in the actual harpy lore blurb, they actually do have like a very shallow belly button.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Purple, I may have to get my artist to change some stuff.
oh, does she not have Dink as a Billy button? I didn't even realize that.
No, I meant cover up more.
Oh.
It's a-
that also the.
No skin. What? No skin. We can't feed Arthur. All right. Now, Dink, Swoosh, and Osket, you guys see this trio of very ragged-looking people coming down the road. You see the aggravating Visky, the man-whore Mon, and then the rather mentally unstable person named Sozi. So, you guys see, and of course, Mon, since you're the one who's here, you see these two Kree Harpies and their two massive draft horses and Osket kind of at this campsite alone. So, go ahead.
Okay, so for context, do I know what's missing yet, or do I just have to figure that out? Because I think I know what it is that's missing.
You think you know, huh? What do you think it is?
I think it's the dress. I think the maid dress is gone.
No, you got that.
It's not the succubus, is it?
No.
Because I would. Okay, thank God. Okay, I'll figure it out later then.
Huh.
I bet you will.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I won't say it, but I think I know.
No, Arthur, you cannot lick the belly button lint out. You're
Ugh,
gonna.
Arthur.
Mods,
He's-
what is stocks?
Speed
Mods wax,
running getting
baby.
muted,
Love
dude.
you, guard, no homo.
Okay.
I guess Mon's just gonna very sadly wander over to the
Campsite.
oh shit, it is the dark hand, motherfucker! Damn it, who
Yes,
did this?
I was right.
All right.
No, my OP item. Okay, now I am sad because I just realized. Mon's gonna very sadly wander over to the fire pit and just sit down.
Now, are you wearing your main outfit or
Hey.
your regular clothes?
Regular clothes.
Okay, thank God. There's a crying maid boy walking down the fucking road. All right, so Dink, Swoosh, and Osket, there is a crying elf man with dog ears kind of sitting down next to your campfire.
Does Dogman want soup?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And she takes like a wooden bowl out and like scoops like a big ladle of like I actually don't know what she's cooking, to be honest. It's really a guessing game with her
Brain power
of
says.
soup. It's her. Brain power.
True.
Do. Have fun. She only has 2.
Oh shit.
It's a 10.
I mean, it's got meat in it, Mon.
Whatever it is, it will taste good.
It
You
will
just
taste good,
don't
yes.
really know what it is. It will taste good. You just can't tell what it is.
There's like
You know what?
vegetables
at
in
this
it,
point,
and grains, and like this oddly stringy meat.
Alarmingly bright alarmingly bright blue leaves kind of like floats the top.
you know what? I've been offered, and at this point, I'm probably pretty hungry, so I'm just gonna hope it's not more Lucius, and I'll just start eating the soup.
No.
Thank you.
Now, Swoosh, you also feed Whiskey and Sozi. Okay. So I'll go ahead and rule that Whiskey and Sozi are sitting beside Mon. They look equally as ragged due to the rainfall. Like, these people look rain-soaked through completely due to the flooding. And they're kind of sitting there in front of you. Now, Matthew, as this works is, if you want to ask something in character, you just say it. Okay? Or you can say
All right.
like, "Hey DM, or "Hey CC" or "Hey GM, can I say something?" I go, "Yeah, sure." I'll tell you to go ahead. So,
Sure.
I will say one thing though, is that where you guys are sitting, this is the road to the dead cities. And I'll give you guys a quick fill in on what you guys already know about the ruins of Farwa. Farwa is a massive, I'm talking massive Fey city, where it was more or less the city the size of a country, more or less. And it's comprised of all these rings. Okay. So within the rings, so like most cities take up 1 square, this city takes up 4 squares. It's just a huge fucking city. And as you guys start going more and more towards the center of Farwa, the more and more rings and layers you unveil. So right now on the road to the dead cities, you're on an ancient Fey capital road. So around you are ancient, broken down, crumbling columns and building foundations, like stone foundations. You can see where the road kind of changes from a Fey road to a more common road.
Hello! Jesus.
Jesus Christ, Clara. Hi. Hi, Whiskey.
Hey, Whiskey, how are you?
I am very happy that my PC didn't kill me. I killed it first and then resurrected it with my medical powers.
Woo!
Necromancy.
So,
Actually, I just convinced my old Windows that it's actually in the same device, but the device was damaged, so that it just repaired the Windows for the new device instead of using Windows 11, which is a heretical fucking piece of shit.
tell us how you really feel, Whiskey.
I despise Windows 11. I despise it so much. I want to decapitate it. I want to burn it alive. I want to throw Windows 11 from a cliff and see it impaled on a spike. I want
Violence for one
to
moment.
disembowel Windows 11. I want to see Windows 11 smashed into soup with a sledgehammer. I want to see testicular torsion performed upon Windows 11.
I like to imagine.
And I want to see Windows 11 suffer 25 million different fates of incredible suffering.
I like to imagine Whiskey's character muttering this while she's eating soup and covered in like rain dragged hair, just like schizo muttering in her voice. So Whiskey more.
Wait a second. I can make it better because I can just enable the dice while I say this. Is this better?
But so more or less, Whiskey, it was interesting you to Dink and Swoosh and Oscar, your new impromptu party members. More or less, Whiskey, you're staring at 2 cray harpies, which are crow harpies. They're more or less the black halflings of the sky in terms of feather color. And then there is another.
How common were they in the not Finland of the not Elven land?
It's now do what now? How rare are they?
How rare were they in the land of the Agardalings?
So cray harpies are quite new, actually. More than likely, Whiskey has not, or Visky has not seen a cray harpy. So you're looking at what you believe to be extremely short and stumpy raven harpies.
Or really dark brush feathers.
Yeah. And
is Herdy and
oh right
is Herdy and my other familiar and Mon are Herdy and Mon right next to me while I see this for the first time.
So actually, Whiskey, you were all caught off. So basically, you guys were all separated. So during an Apache strike on the base you guys are at, you, Sozi, and Mon took off for safety. You guys literally ran for safety. And due to this, you got separated from your party. Right now, it's just you, Sozi, and Mon. And you guys were caught in a floodwater, so you are soaked from head to toe. And you, Mon, and Sozi show up at a campsite with these 2 crays and this 1 Havader kind of chilling there.
Can I just comment that this is finally some good weather?
Yes, for sure.
Of course.
I am sorry, I'm Dutch. This weather is normal for me.
Finally, some good fucking food. Is your thing not working, Whiskey? Your little icon thing there?
I'm just trying to find the background because
Gotcha.
yeah, okay. If you want me to explain it and you don't mind a little bit of yap, I can explain exactly what's happening.
No, that's completely fine. I'll let you
There
suffer.
we go. Is this the correct background for the present situation?
I'm trying to have it pop up and show it. But it's not.
It
let's
looks like
see.
shit.
Yeah, go in F5 real quick. But yeah, so more or less, Clara is that you and Mon and Onsen are you, Mon, and Sozi are currently separated from Purdy, the Boarhound, the Blood Pony, and everything else. You're currently alone, and you guys made your way along the road to the Dead Cities, and you ran into these three fellow roadmen. There you are. There's Clara. And yeah,
Purdy is gone as well.
yeah. So basically, you have no idea where Hurdy is or anyone else is. You are alone, and you guys have what's on your backs with you. Now, to alleviate more confusion, is that you three signed up to go to Farwa, correct? Both Whiskey Mon and Sozi.
Yeah.
And then Dink, Swoosh, and Osket are on their way to Farwa because a new ring has been unlocked. So I'm going to do a little fiat here. As you guys are eating your soup and kind of getting to know each other, you guys learn that the outer rings, the real ruins, have been kind of picked clean, and the Adventurers Guild, the Mercenary Guild, has kind of pushed into a new ring of Farwa. Now, this new
Almost
ring
1 year
is more or
died.
less completely unmolested. There's tons of new things to be found. And as anyone knows, there's a lot of money to be made in the Fey ruins. Anything Fey made, like cutlery or goods or rare items, or even old potions have been discovered. They're all still new and unfound and worth a lot of money. And right now, Whiskey Mon and Sozi, on rule right now, you guys don't have any money. During the flood, going in and going out, and all the chaos, you guys.
Wait, I don't even have anything that I had on my person.
You have all your big items like your weapons, your ammo, but coin purses.
Oh yeah, but before the coin purses.
Yeah. So you guys are currently dead fucking broke, which is not great, but it is simply.
Some of what was in our pockets, right?
For the most part,
and we do have the new part. We have the new
lost
items,
the 5,000 that was in the Boarhound.
Yes.
Fuck.
So
if new items, I don't fucking care. I didn't have access to the 5,000 anyways. I wasn't keeping track of that.
Yeah, so Whiskey, you have your cans, your journals, your herbs. You have the tack tuber special
with the rain jacket.
Yeah.
You know what? The tack tuber special is the best one because I know exactly how comfortable. It's not that comfortable as I say. Don't believe a single lie I push to you. The Dutch Navy jacket is the perfect and the most waterproof thing ever.
Winky face. Smile.
Okay.
So, you guys are dead broke. So currently you guys have what's on your backs in terms of rations and everything else. And you have no money. You simply have your raw items, your ammo, your weapons, your armor, your gear, what's still there, Winky face Mon.
It also makes me
my money, no.
It also makes me kind of wonder how much spare ammo did I manage to get for my G3 in the regards to spare mags?
More or less, you have what's on you. So you have your full G3 layout, which is going to be, I believe, is going to be 5
spare
magazines.
mags.
Yeah. Oh, 10? No.
10 spare mags with 10 shots each, essentially.
Yeah. So
and the extra from the LBB, so you should have more.
Yeah. So you have more or less what's on you
like
in terms of magazines and rounds. So you guys have been wandering cold and waterlogged for at least a day and a half. No rations on you. No way sort of fire, and you guys run into Dink and Swoosh and Osket who feed you. Now, as to what as I want you to go further, I'm gonna leave it up to you because you're both heading to both these parties are now heading to the ruins of Farwa. So how you guys go from here is up to you. Now there are no leaders here. There's no real structure. It's simply you three and these three coming together and meeting. So now, while you guys are kind of talking and chatting to each other, apparently there is a small flock of yellow-feathered jay harpies which are lingering above the campsite and hurling slurs down upon you.
What the fuck?
Can I shout at them back in Egordailing, aka Finnish?
Sure, yeah. The angry Finnish creature. So as you're screaming,
Wait a second. I can develop some new Finnish slurs if you give me a moment with a table, with a laptop.
Oh,
some
no.
new Finnish slurs.
I got a dictionary and I know how they form new words.
Okay.
Before, I just imagine like before she can do it, you can already hear like Swoosh just yelling and Harpies just screaming out loud, just like. Just her like just screeching like in Harpish slurs back.
That's fucking. I did not expect to pull out a kookaburra fucking noise. That's fucking crazy, dude. So, are you telling me that?
Johan Kasvoinen Huora!
So, you have.
That means feather-faced whore.
So, okay. So, Clara's yelling in Agardailing at the Harpies, and you have Swoosh yelling out and apparently Kookaburra lisping Harpish at these 3J Harpies. Dink, what do you do?
Dink would be doing the same thing, yelling things in Harpish.
Two Kookaburras just screaming.
Just play it.
Okay.
Like overlayered.
Yep.
Mon, what are you doing?
This is at the time when we are already joined by the two tiny harpies, which are the new party members.
Yes,
Yeah.
And now,
and Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar. Now,
later.
Mon, during
I kind of just want to lean towards Mon and ask them if they are children.
What, the Harpies?
Yeah, those two Vifas, the ones that they are getting sworn at. Are they
I
children?
don't know. I've never seen these kind of Harpies before. Also, hey, Sharp.
I kind of sigh long and audibly, look Mon dead in the eyes and ask, is this Sosie's doing?
Are these
It could be. Yeah, probably not, but
this is Sosie's doing. She pops up
I don't even know.
Hey, Shark.
Then I kind of look at Herty and I ask, is this Sosie's doing?
Herty's not here.
Yeah. It's just you three.
Yeah. But like
I
you
look at
ask,
Sosie.
you go to look for
Okay.
Herty, and I just go, Herty's gone. Herty's gone.
Okay.
Herty's dead!
It's
gone, man. I'll be outside.
No, Herty is not gone. Herty is not dead. I'm not allowing her to be dead. Look, okay, do you know the thing about consent? I didn't consent to Herty being dead.
Herty probably
I don't know
most
where
likely
she is, Clara. We have to assume the worst. That was an Apache strike.
I look on Mon. Herty
Is that a bunch of
not
rocks in your
dead.
pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
It'll be okay. Because if she's not, she'll have all my fucking money. God damn it! That was 5 kings gold.
So Sharplet.
Car just kind of gives him this dead inside thing and this dead inside stare, and then she looks at Susie, and this is where I will pause and figure out how much Sharklet knows about what's happening.
Okay, so Sharklet, welcome back.
There was an Apache attack, explosions,
Heads up,
lots of
Chuckle
bullshit,
Fox,
and
big
then some
boy
sort of like
coming through.
floods, and we ended up
Nescence has
walking
just
against
activated an eyebrow razor
Okay,
mule
so yeah,
potion.
That's what I know. I was in
Here's
the
to better
kitchen. I had the sheet
beginnings.
open on my
Give
phone.
Matthew
Yeah,
something
yeah.
nice.
Are those
that
harpy
makes
chi-
his life
Are
miserable.
those harpy children's you're doing?
What am I
Herty
doing?
donated
How?
$10.
You
So
you
sad
think
Herty
I'm
got
a
found
player
killed by a
like
drone
giving
strike
birth to
in the Middle
harpy
East.
children? What the fuck?
No, I'm not saying you gave birth to them. I'm saying
What the
you
fuck?
fucked them.
I fucked her. What do you mean by that?
You're the only one who. I kind of point at her boy toy.
Nope,
He's gone.
He's gone too. It's,
I don't have a boy toy.
it's,
It's
li-
gone.
it's literally just you three, completely, only you
Yeah.
three.
Okay.
I think
I
Clara's
kind
the
of
one
look.
who's surprised.
I kind of look around like I'm expecting him to be attached to Susie's leg. Where did you leave the kid?
1, he's not a kid. 2, where did I leave him?
Did he
I-
leave you?
So sad. Herty got killed by a drone strike in the Middle East.
No. Wait. Did he? Oh my god, no, they didn't, right?
No, as of now, Hurdy is more like a Schrodinger's dwarf. We don't really know if she's dead or alive at the moment.
There's just UAV footage of Hurdy trying to run from a fucking boarhound.
Clara just kind of like, looks into the abyss, covers her face with a palm,
See,
and
you see
starts
Live Leak in the
muttering
corner.
to herself in Agerdaling. And
Lively.
Mon understands Agerdaling, right?
Yeah, we're both Agerdaling.
She's kind of questioning her purpose to live. She's
Oh, no.
questioning the will of the gods. Then she's accepting the will of the gods. Then she's asking why her. Then she's asking why was she left with those ones. Then she
What the
mentioned
fuck?
something. Then she mentioned something about Mon be weird but kinda chill at least. And at the very end, there is a long line of slurs pointed at the Apache.
And now,
Then she comes down, takes a deep breath, looks back at you, and what are we doing?
Well, I mean, you kind of have to follow through on that mission, or the Veil Riders are going to probably kill us. So, guess we go to Farwa. Are we going to figure out that they told us what the mission was?
no. You guys never learned it.
Fuck.
I
guess we'll get there, and if we find Veil Riders, they'll tell us.
So
I kind of shrug.
So let me quickly ask. We are supposed to get to the ruins of Farwa.
Yeah.
The biggest disaster place of we ever heard about in the recent history. And we are supposed to meet there with the Veil Riders, who may or may not have gotten here.
I mean, they'll still have trucks, so they can get there pretty fast. Maybe we'll find one on the way, and they can pick.
So mind you, you three are saying this stuff.
It's
and
more sane that germ lady that is 4 meters tall and throws my friends through the sky. By germ lady, she meant German. You just got it wrong.
Now imagine
was
like
made.
Dink and Swoosh and Osket just finding you three, and then now you're all spitting this absolutely crazy shit in their faces. Like, what the fuck? Especially
Yeah,
like,
Dink,
good.
Dink's going to turn to Swoosh and go, "Sister, these people are weird and
Very.
broke. Maybe you should leave them."
Broke.
I'm not happy.
I just kind of look at them after that and I ask them, how old are you two?
Mother says Dink is a dog.
Swoosh is older.
Being
Just
very, very close to Mon, and I ask him, who are those children?
I don't know. They were just here at the site, and I sat down, and they gave me soup. I turned to them. I go, "Thank you again for the soup. Whatever this is tastes okay." So
Swoosh found it in the behind the tree.
please don't tell me that.
So your name is Swoosh and Dink.
Yes.
Yes.
My name is Clara. I'm a healer. And then Clara suddenly out of nowhere reaches into her medic bag, pulls out a thing that looks like a white fuzzy fox thing with big ears, and says, "And this is little dog."
Mind you, she found that on the way there.
Swoosh turns to Dink. With salt? Would it taste better with salt or sugar?
Salt.
This thing is responsible to keep you alive, so I recommend you do not eat it.
But food keeps us alive.
This dog's like, back in the bag. Put it back in the bag.
Is it a
It's
dog
poison.
or?
It's a star
It
kid.
is poisonous.
Oh.
It's definitely not poisonous.
It is very poisonous.
Whiskey, roll me any bluff? No. Roll me Moxie. And Sozi, roll me Investigation and Perception with both with Cunning, please.
Swoosh
Ooh,
just kinda
first roll
goes,
of the game.
I know.
Swoosh kind of
Ooh.
goes, poison
Investigation
is
roll.
fine.
Coding.
Swoosh has poison mushrooms too. Poison beats poison.
Okay.
Is that how this works?
What do you say? Was it investigation and cunning?
Yes. And then Swoosh, roll me a Moxie save.
I mean, I will say she does absolutely believe poison beats poison. I don't know whether that's true. That's what she thinks it is.
So, Swoosh, you're not sure if that Star Kit's poisonous or not, but like Whiskey seems really sure of herself. And Sozy, as you're watching Dink and Swoosh kind of talk, banter back and forth between Whiskey, Sozy, you know just by how tall, well, not by how tall they are, but how like developed they are. These are very clearly two adult harpies. They're just super short and small, which is weird. As well, Sozy, you see that Osket is a Haverer, obviously, but he seems to be kind of favoring one leg as if it's a weak limb. Now, Osket, you've been watching all this go down. These people are like talking mad jive. They're talking about like giant germs and shit. You have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Literally, both you and your character probably. But
We're both equally lost.
yeah. So do you do or say anything while they're both kind of talking and kind of like gesturing with this fucking Star Kit?
I'm just letting them talk.
Okay.
I'm just letting them do their thing. If we have anything to contribute, we shall.
I have one question. With the Starkit being my pet, can I somehow extract the toxin?
You can in certain points. It's the fact is, will the Star Kit be will allow you to do what we have to do to get that poison or the stuff off its teeth? Where
I mean, that's completely up to the Starkit. If it's fine with it, I will do that. If it will not be fine with it, then I will not do that.
well, you're
Trying to harvest the drugs.
You currently just acquired it, so it won't be for a while, probably. You know, you gotta stick a giant.
Perfectly fine with me. It's my assistant.
Yeah,
It gets its own human rights.
you have to get a alcohol covered sponge and literally brush that thing's teeth with it. So it's one of those kind of things.
I was gonna say, can I roll coding and brewing to see if like Swoosh knows how to do that and like help her and seeing what she's doing, try and advise her to do that?
Maybe more pets.
Yeah, all right, I figured. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, at the current time, you guys can more or less figure out what you guys want to do because the road to Farwa, you guys are on it.
That Farwa seen this creature before. She's seen it. She found it cute. She picked it up, and somehow it stuck with her.
Mhm.
That's fine with her.
Slowly reaches out to try to pet its head.
It's like its little ears go back. It can smell the horror on you, Mon. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Are
Aww.
we the only group at this campsite?
More or less, yeah. The big push happened about 3 or 4 days ago. So you guys are currently on the tail
yeah.
end of this next ring.
The tiny
Chuckle
fluffy
Fox,
creature
big boy
has
coming
a
through.
set of dog tags,
Tom
and
has just activated an
instead
eyebrow
of a
razor mule
collar, it
potion.
has like a
If players
surgical
are beating free to come, the Super
mask, which
Greasy
is
logo will
partially
offer the
blooded
party a ride
already.
in cart
We
named
don't know
God.
when that
Wagon
happened.
Wagon,
But
pulled
it
by an
already
equally
happened, and I
greasy
actually
horse.
do have a picture thanks to a certain Icario.
We love Icaria.
Icaria, the
She
most
showed me that.
base man alive.
The
He
Swoosh
is
has turned-
insane.
legend.
Swoosh has turned to Ding just as Swoosh think newcomer not have much meat.
This is the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, but still would feed
Oh.
Dink and Swoosh.
The little dog.
Oh, look, it's like a fennec fox. Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the question. That was the idea with it.
Same blep.
The
I want to
creature
pet it,
design.
but it won't let me.
If you want to put it on screen and Icario is going to be
Sure.
okay with it, that's go ahead. Icario fine with it?
Too late. I'm already doing it.
He's adding it to the page. Nice.
But yeah, so star kits are more or less fennec foxes that are piebald, but they ingest certain kind of flowers that allow them to build a miasma of more or less toxin on her teeth. So think of like a fox sort of a compy, know what I mean?
Yeah, you in the file you describe it like a fox
like-
combined with a raccoon.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
gonna say it's kind of like the equivalent of the fox version of a dart frog. Dart frogs aren't inherently
Dart
poisonous.
frogs,
It's
yeah.
just based.
What they
Yeah,
eat.
it's just based on what they eat.
I'm going to make it very, very clear. Clara is never going to realize why there are all those shiny gems inside of her medic bag now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's completely out of her competency. That the second medic bag is now belonging to little dog, and that is his surgical compartment. And the fact that he brings out medical components when she needs them is completely a coincidence.
So what she's talking about
Hee.
is that star kits are a mix of a fox and a raccoon and have the mental capacities of a kleptomaniac hoarder. Star kits love the stars and they love shiny things that shine like the stars. So star kits are prone to stealing shiny things and then storing them
no.
in a den. And what a male star kit's goal is to build a big enough, shiny stuff to where their den will twinkle and shine in the night sky and lure in a female star kit. So currently, he's building his shaggin' den in her medical bag, covered in like fucking shiny rocks and shit.
There are now three different entities who are attracted by shininess.
Literally, it's like Dink Swoosh and the fucking the pup.
They're absolutely gonna see. You guys are gonna turn around and you're just gonna see these three fucking tiny short stacks just fighting over a mirror or like a metal spoon.
3 tiny short stacks. What the fuck?
You see the star kit inside of her bag knows that it's going to receive the shinies in return for giving me the like syringes when I need them.
Hell yeah.
Briber dog.
My
is
money's on the
great.
critter.
All right. So,
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, no, Cray Harpies have CQB bonuses, but that's only for creatures bigger than them, and I'm pretty
Yes.
sure the star kit's smaller.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it bites you, it's going to be funny.
Just Dink and Swoosh,
Yeah,
like
well.
just fucking high off their minds.
Oh man, that looks funny. Yeah.
So, Sozi, you have history, don't you? I believe you do. You don't.
I have
Damn.
history?
Nah, I thought you
I
did.
don't. No.
Real quick,
I don't.
Sozi, roll me brain power on its own, and then roll me investigation and brain power as well. Okay. So Sozi, as Dink, Swoosh, Whiskey, and Mon are talking, you're kind of looking around at Osket a little bit, and also around him. And you realize you guys are sitting in a camp made in an ancient Fey suburb, because you're kind of looking around and you see where the old stone foundations are. And more or less, you're kind of recognizing that you guys are sitting in an ancient Fey ruin that's been turned into a campsite. And you know, or you figure out that you guys are probably entering the farthest rings of Farwa, the suburb rings. So you would reckon it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to Farwa on foot.
Okay. So yeah.
Well, Swoosh and Dink have their horses.
Mm-hmm. 2 drafts.
Yeah. Which they are, aren't necessarily sold on traveling with these skinny strangers. Poor skinny strangers.
The horses have made a pact that should Dink and Swoosh look at them with a hungry eye, they're gonna book it. They are they can't stop us. We're bigger than them. If these two get uppity with us and want to try and eat us, we're fucking taking off. The horses have made like a fucking suicide pact with fucking Dink and
Swoosh would never eat Wicker. Wicker is Swoosh's family.
Allegedly.
Dink might.
Until proven otherwise.
Dink might.
Yeah, well,
how do cooking skills work in the system? Do you need a skill to cook, or is that an automatic thing and you decide how good it is?
When you go to cook, you can always try, but you get a -5 to the roll. Now, if you want to cook, you take cooking and brewing as a skill, and with that, you unlock not only recipes, but you also unlock a better chance at creating something edible. So there are levels to cooking in the CC manual. There's like ladlemen and all that stuff. And the higher your cooking skill, along with a few other things, the more recipes you unlock to learn. But just cooking things, anyone can do it, but that requires you to like pass certain thresholds of DCs to make something edible.
In that case, I will first ask Mon if he knows how to cook.
Mon.
There we go.
What?
You see, okay, while she's asking Mon, she is holding like a kettle and pulling out a vial of medical alcohol.
What are you asking me to do? I know how to
You
cook.
know how to cook.
Oh God, no.
Jesse.
We you used to have servants do that. I just kind of
He
rely on other
stares
people
at
to
the
cook.
kettle and then looks at the kettle and she goes like, "We are supposed to consume sustenance, therefore I should disinfect the tools first.
Yeah.
I know every single recipe I read in my life." She looks at him with the eyes of an insane person and then she says, "It should be as easy as cooking a potion, right?"
You know how to cook potions?
Yes.
Okay. I don't. So
A two in pets. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she technically
sure
knows
do.
how to do it.
my brain power is carrying this role.
So
I mean,
Susie,
Hello?
you know how to cook?
Yes.
I will not
Goodness.
trust her by default because it is Susie.
so well
I
that-
trust.
well she said
Please tell me about what.
she's trying to bluff you. So now you gotta do a moxie save, Clara.
I would never trust her in this, to be completely fair.
well, hold on. You
feel
gotta
like-
add your moxie. So Suzy has to add her moxie to that as well.
I feel like Sozi should get like an automatic debuff, like
Yeah.
convincing
28.
when it comes to her immediate
Okay.
party.
It's a 28.
I'm
Yeah,
rolling
right.
I'm rolling my moxie against this, right?
Yes, because you have no investigation or perception. You're just rolling pure moxie. So here's the thing, Clara. Well, while you do not fully trust Sozi, she said it with such conviction. You're like, you know, like
Maybe.
You see, the problem is, every time I talked about Suzy so far, every single time, people told me to not trust her.
I mean, hey,
I mean,
The
like,
first
maybe she
one
knows how to
being
do this one
Mon.
thing.
The first one being Mon before he flew through the top of a German destroyer and landed through a tree, and he said it was Suzy's fault.
but,
I mean-
but you did ask her, can she cook? And Sozi said, yeah. And, you know, you don't know if she can or not, but like, Sozi seems confident enough.
What is salt composed of? And what are its effects in a meal?
No deal.
Tasty.
It makes things salty.
She got you there, Clara.
You know, like
She's not wrong.
Okay, would you use the usual 1 kilogram of salt in a meal?
No, because I don't kill you.
What the fuck's a kilogram?
What the fuck?
Okay, would she know that? Would she know that though?
What the fuck is a kilogram?
Sozi, roll me brain power.
Swoosh is listening to this very interested because she's like, "Oh, is this a new way to cook?"
Yeah.
And she's like listening in to be like inspired.
So
Please don't. Please don't.
So Sozi's like, no. You know, like, so Vicky's like, because she's answering confidently and correctly every time you ask her a question.
I look at Dink and Swoosh, the people I don't know whatsoever. Do you know how to cook?
Swoosh chef.
Dink leaves cooking to sister.
What do you cook normally?
Swoosh, what Swoosh finds in the forest. Swoosh makes good soup and makes good meals.
Farwa internally screams.
Well, you did you not eat? Oh, okay, so when you first came to the camp, Swoosh did give you a
Bowl
thick
of soup.
soup of something. It tasted good, but you couldn't figure out what it was.
Like the meat was mysterious. You couldn't figure out what the meat was.
And she did say that, like, she's like, oh, she found the soup behind. She found the thing that she cooked it behind a tree. So take that as you will.
I don't like that.
Mon, you like the soup.
No, he's gone.
He's going to be
Man
back.
down!
He better be fucking back. He can't leave me in this. This is a troll. This is a fucking troll. He did this on purpose. I don't believe anything else. Fuck this.
It's just
It's
Clark.
a perfect. It was perfect timing too. 'cause- Yeah,
Sister,
he said
these
fucking
people are
it.
really weird.
Heads up, Chuckle Fox. Big boy
Swoosh
coming
thinks
through.
eating might make stomach
The
grumble.
_other_ Killjoy has just activated an eyebrow
I don't
razor
ask
mule
this easily.
potion.
Can I roll a
A pair of
1d2?
Toyota Helix
Sure.
crewed by Orcish motor
I want to
cultists.
toss a coin
Mark
on which
stack.
side I will ask
If
to
the
be the
drivers
better
are
cook.
killed while the
Alright.
vehicles are still active, they come back for a last hurrah and move the vehicles full.
That's a weird mule, but okay. I'll write it down.
Swoosh, would you please make today's meal?
As long as you're not full from the soup.
When we will feel hungry.
What will
Also,
Swoosh be?
may I ask, please, this must be a family recipe. Is it a really good look? What do you use in the soup to make it this tasty?
Swoosh uses this, and she just like pulls out like just random like leaves and mushrooms and like flowers from her apron that kind of spills out into the ground.
How horrified will Clara be?
I mean, do you know anything about cooking ingredients? That's the first question.
He would know the Eckerdailing ones.
Go ahead and give me a. Let's see. You have medical, physical. This roll me brain power, but Sozi. I want Sozi roll me investigation and cunning.
I can give you anything medical related because again, she would know a lot of the foreign medical substances which were, being purchased from abroad.
This could be pure brain power because you don't know anything about cooking or ingredients or what things may be.
Fine with me. -19.
-5 would be actually a 14. So you see all these mushrooms and herbs and root vegetables come pouring out of Swoosh's apron and kind of just hit the ground and kind of roll everywhere. And so Swoosh, as your ingredients hit the ground, you like try and pick them up, or you like scrabble for them. Like what do you do?
No, Swoosh kind of just because she's pulling them out and like just show Clara, and then if Clara doesn't like make a reaction, she like clicks her tongue and it puts it back in. It's just like make me have to made Swoosh take out ingredients for nothing. Like goes out like and picks her stuff, takes her like ingredients back into her apron.
One, and to every single one you get a different reaction based on how poisonous Clara thinks that is.
Well, I sent Sozi a DM.
The funny thing is,
Oh no.
Swoosh has the same level of knowledge of whether these things are poisonous or not.
Allegedly.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
Oh no.
And
Swoosh
Deke has
just
even
happened-
less knowledge on it.
exactly.
I'm sorry, Mon, you still here? Do you want to get alcohol poisoned? That sounds fun.
Fucking sharklet. All right. So as you guys are kind of talking around this campfire, trying to figure out whether these mushrooms are poisonous or not, due to a mule, you guys hear a cart coming down the road. What do you do?
What kind of cart?
So y'all can hear it is a wooden cart of some kind.
Draw my gun and point it in the direction.
No, no.
You
no.
immediately Swoosh's like
No.
feathers have like puffed up in surprise. Like she looks like a black ball of feathers because she's just like not expecting that.
Sosie, please stop trying to kill everyone you meet.
Sozie,
I'm not trying to kill anybody. I'm just keeping my guard up because something
Laura gets her
is
gun.
approaching us in a time of crisis. People kind of go crazy.
in a time of
I'm
crisis.
just making
Laura
sure that
definitely
that's
gets
it.
her gun.
We're trying to make sure you're not going crazy.
So,
Please, just put the gun down.
so Clara, you grab your G3, but Sozie, you're looking down the sights of your of the Moaner, by the way.
Yeah.
Obathu, you should know that certain weapons have certain quirks about them.
Oh no.
Anyway,
You'll find
I-
out what Hertz does.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
I had a feeling.
Now,
I'm sorry. Why is the gun called a moaner?
anyway, so
I-
Oscar,
Why is the gun called a moaner? I asked a question.
You'll find
avoided it. No, I want to know now before
Well,
she starts
if
shooting it.
if Sozie kills the cart guy, you'll find out pretty quick. But Oscar, you see Sozie pointing her rifle down the road. What do?
Oh, well, upon saying that, I'll sling my rifle off my back.
Unsling.
Just be unsling it off my back, and then be adopt a ready position.
Okay. Now remember, your rifle has a scope on it, so you're scoping past
Yes, sir.
Sozie's shoulder. So you can see before Sozie does that there is a rather disheveled and odd-looking man in a cart, and the horse drawing the cart also looks a little disheveled, but they both look rather shiny for some odd reason. They're rather glistening, and you can see
Ooh.
that you can't quite see it here due to the angle, but you can see that there are words written down the side of the wagon.
What do the words say?
You don't know yet, so you gotta get closer.
I guess I can just take a quick sneaky peeky through the scope.
Okay. So, I'll go ahead and send you a DM there, Oscar.
Ah, yes.
You see these words written down the side of the wagon in red paint.
All right.
Why-
Hold on one moment.
Dink, go ahead.
Why is everyone scared of cart?
I will, I will let out a little chuckle and lower my rifle. I don't think it's much to worry about.
Why? What is cart?
It says the shaggin' wagon. If it was something to worry about, it would definitely not say
Oh.
that.
Okay,
think
well,
not know
Cersei
what
puts down
shagging
her
is.
gun then.
Sozie, what?
The shag.
Puts down her gun, just fucking like rest it.
Okay.
It says a
Thank you.
shacking wagon. Shacking, like from a shack,
please tell me.
an
A shacking-
improvised howl. A shacking.
No,
Owl.
not shacking, shagging. Double G.
Is
What
shagging
does?
the
What
shagging
does
British,
shagging
was
is
not-
British
sex.
slang for banging.
It's
No, I know what it means IRL. I'm just kind of like,
Okay.
Whiskey's
there is a reason why I'm doing this. 2 years I didn't know it. 2 years ago I didn't know it.
this.
I feel
Okay.
like a foreigner wouldn't know it. So I thought I would go along with that.
What do you mean foreigner?
Is shagging
huh?
a what? Is shagging an animal? Does it taste good with salt?
Okay, I'm not the only one joining on this. Good.
Mon's like pinching his forehead, like, please, God, just please let it be something normal.
With the frizz?
Name like
no
that?
way.
No way.
Clara looks
There's
at
no Wall
Mon.
Street.
That serious, drags him in by the collar. Nothing with like those murderous eyes.
Yeah?
It's shagging a type of lobster.
No. You know what I do when, like,
I love
I
it, my
like pull out
shagging butter.
the necklace? Like, you know what I do when I'm, like, off on my own?
You mean the thing you did when going to the weird house with red lights?
Yeah.
Dink, swoosh, Oscar, bring power.
Reproduction!
Sorry, what?
Sorry, what's that, Gar?
Dink, swoosh, Oscar.
Reproduction, coitus.
Brain power save.
Okay.
Brain power save. Oh, goody.
Oh, if you're gonna recognize that Mon's a whore.
Ooh. Well, no, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be recognizing a whore.
Oh, Clara!
It's something else.
Clara is not going to recognize it whatsoever.
Oh,
Immediately, her eyes are like zoomed onto onto Onsen's tag.
So Oscar,
How do I-
Yeah, yeah.
Dare.
So Matthew, go to your sheet, go to skills, go to brain power, click to scroll. There you go.
I think I figured it out.
Bliss
Hey!
Bunch and
Nice.
Moxie. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, I did.
That's not right.
That's definitely not right.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
let's cut that off by 15.
you want to go to your skills, attributes, and actually I'll send you a screenshot right here.
Yes.
Yes. There you go. So let's see here. You want to go for this little scroll right here on this section. I don't know what you rolled.
Clara
to
is
get Ballistic
innocent
and
and
Moxie.
pure, but only in the medical way. She just
Yeah,
sees
I
it
don't-
in the medical way. All of
I don't
that.
know
She
either.
knows
I just
about
clicked
it.
the dice.
Gotcha.
It could be that he had like them as bonuses or something. Yeah, because
So-
it's ballistic and Moxie bonus.
Thankfully, Swoosh and Oscar are quite innocent, but Dink, you know exactly what he's wearing, and you know exactly what he is.
Well, isn't the tag very shiny?
It is. It's bright gold.
Yeah, that'd be a different save.
Dink's gonna whisper into Swoosh's ear. He's a whore. Elf's a whore.
Long ear's a whore?
Yes.
You better not say that to Clara because she will not get it whatsoever.
No, we're saying in Harpish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Harpish. And it's just like, and
No,
Swoosh
no,
is
no
gonna be like,
problem.
Swoosh is gonna, we should definitely not eat him then. He might have all kind of diseases inside.
Yes, already look weird with ears.
And what odd clothing.
Just so.
I'm getting roasted.
So, Mon, you know the awkward time where you're getting a manicure and the Vietnamese girls are talking shit to you the entire time? You have no idea. This is the exact same kind of situation.
And one of the players is actually Vietnamese.
Yeah.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nice
so
feet,
back
Gryla.
to Clara not knowing what what shagging is apparently.
Yeah.
Mon's gonna go.
Okay,
You've been
I'm
around a
going
little
to
while.
approach this logically, right? You're
Okay.
talking about shagging. Shagging implies it's an action, right?
Yes.
And the origin word is shack. A hut, right?
No.
Am I understanding it
Shagging,
right?
not shack.
How does it differ from the standard shack? Because you shack
Two-
with someone, you go inside of a hut.
I think you're thinking of shacking up, which is a little different
More romantic
Um,
than what you do.
than shack. Yeah.
Is it?
What's the difference?
Well, one's for love and one's for money. I do the one for money.
You rent houses?
Mon's
Th-
actually a
no.
realtor.
Honestly,
How do you think he
Hey,
makes all those
Sophie!
sales?
So see, he rents out houses?
What?
honestly, I'd think
Does
less
Mon
of you if
rent
you were a
out
realtor.
houses? Does he... Does he rent out shacks?
Yeah. Yes.
Fucking so
That's not
I gotta
true.
roll a bluff. I gotta roll a bluff.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait.
I don't believe her.
Is it just a bluff on its own or with Moxie or what?
Bluff and Moxie, yeah.
Okie dokie.
What do I roll against it?
Brain power. Brain power save. So, okay, so Sozy, whatever you tell her right now,
Oh
she's
my
going to
God.
believe. So the floor is yours.
Yes. That is all.
He isn't a.
I know butt is a hole,
Okay.
but what does shacking mean?
Wait, does she think Mon's a hole, not a whore?
Oh my god.
No,
I
I'm saying
mean-
he rents out. He rents out.
He-
I guess you could.
Technically,
if there are
he's a mole.
howls, if he is a
Jesus.
bad landlord, if he is a bad landlord, he rents out holes in the ground.
Is the shaggin'
Well,
wagon
he
like pulling
rents
up
out
next to us by
holes.
this point?
Get me
No,
out of
no,
here,
but-
DM,
but-
please.
The shacking wagon is to do with it's just shacking. It's you know.
So by this point,
What is a shack, in your opinion?
Please,
as you
please just run.
It's
as,
like a shitty wooden house.
as you yell this, the
A shitty
wagon
wooden abode.
as you yell this, the wagon pulls up, and according to the mule, a very greasy man looks at you guys along with this greasy horse. He goes, "Hey, you guys going to Farwa?"
Are you gonna offer us a lift if we say yes?
Yeah.
Are there any shags?
I think
I
there's
just put my
shacks.
hand over Whiskey's hand.
I think they're building shacks right now in Farwa.
What is the difference between shags and shacks?
Are you interested in learning? And he kind of perks up at fucking Whiskey.
No, I just want to know.
Oh, that's I can show. The guy goes, this greasy guy goes.
Okay,
This
she points at Mon and Sausage. She goes like, they're arguing about it. I don't know what they mean.
So this guy goes, I could probably show you if you want.
Mon, can you show me with him what it means?
No.
Darcy, can you show me with him what it means?
Can you
Is it
spot
a
the
Sunday?
shagging wagon?
What day of the week is it in game?
I have no fucking idea. You guys don't know either.
Swoosh has like whispered
The
to the
answer
date
is
and
yes,
Hagfish.
but if it's a Sunday
I
only,
can actually object to this one. I've been keeping in my diary track of what day it was every single time.
Okay.
So I would know what day of the week it is.
Okay. Well, so you,
Until now, to be completely fair. Now I don't know out of character, I don't know, but I was keeping track of this in my diary.
well, why do you ask?
To answer to the people who asked.
It is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday.
so it's not a Sunday, then no.
Why does it matter? Does checking? Do you not rent apartments on Friday? Maybe.
I just can't do it unless it's a Sunday. I can only do it on a Sunday.
It's like Clara's autistic
What
moment.
does she mean?
So, could you give us a ride to Farwa?
He goes,
the guy in the car.
yeah, man, the spider might have you a hard fit, but I think you all should fit.
Thank you.
So the guy points towards Dink and Swoosh and goes, yeah, you guys want to come, just hop in the shaggin' wagon.
Swoosh kind of sniffs the air.
Pungent.
Ooh.
Okay, does the wagon have beds for people to shag in?
You're still on this? Jeez. Swoosh has like turned to
hyper-focus.
Swoosh
I
has
don't
turned to
understand.
Dink, and then Heartbeat has gone. Swoosh thinks the fat man would fry nicely, but would not very nice to ride with.
No. Think take horse.
Swoosh take horse as well.
He goes, yeah, it leaves more room for the spider, man. It's completely okay with me.
Yep, so Dink will get on Clink.
Is a space for a spider relevant to shagging?
My 7 legs work just fine, thank you.
I don't think you're gonna. Wait, are you saying that you're gonna run alongside the car? The fuck?
How many legs does he have visible, to be very clear?
All 8, but one of them is clearly doesn't work.
I'm sorry, I was not intending to be insensitive.
Nah, not in the slightest.
Beach.
Do our legs related to shagging?
Oh god.
Gee,
Swoosh has like
You're purple. Oh god.
sorry.
Release me.
Swoosh has like cleaned up her pot. She's just like trying to get away from this conversation.
I was trying to leave. So, do you guys get in the car or not?
Swoosh and Dink have. Yeah, sorry.
Can I
Claude is
like?
absolutely getting in the cart because when he joined the original Chalk Dust party, they had the shit wagon. So at this point, he just doesn't care.
Can I just like stand
Clara,
on top
Clara
of it or
joins
something?
in after Mom.
I don't wish to enter. Can I stay outside?
You want to like ride on one of the horses or something then?
Sure. One of the horses.
So, there's the very greasy horse that's being led by the very greasy man, and then there's Dink and Swoosh's drafts.
You mean the blood horse?
No.
Nope.
Blood horse is gone too.
Not there.
Wait, no! Did we lose the blood pony?
Bond's gonna grab Clara's hand and just pull her onto the cart. Look, I know you're struggling with this right now, but we have to live in the right now. The past is
The
gone.
blood pony.
I know, I miss him too. He was nice.
She kind of
We'll
like
find him.
goes into complete disbelief for a moment, grabs her head, and she goes like, "But," and then she says his blood group. Several times over, she says all of the qualities of the blood group.
His blood
He,
type.
he can't be gone. It could have solved so many problems in our world.
It's okay. I
People
don't like
don't understand. He was
pat your
important.
head.
He was our friend. Don't you agree, little dog? She lives the fox, which is completely poisonous, and she doesn't know it.
This little circus, like, I don't know, kind of like just staring at Clara, like, why are you upset? Like, why are you wigging out? Your emotional support, fucking
And
Star
she
Kid.
just, she just like, hugs the Star Kid, pets it. It's fine.
So, Sozy, do you want to ride on the greasy horse or one of the harpy drafts, if they'll let you?
One of the harpy ones, if they'll let me.
When you approach, Swoosh puts she's already on top of her horse, and she like puts a hand out.
Oh, okay then. Well, I reach out and grab Swoosh's hand then.
Swoosh smacks a hand out. It's like, no, gold or Shanks.
You don't have any money.
Yeah, Sozy, you're
I'm
dead, bro.
going in the whole wagon.
That's it. I'm going the whole
yeah.
wagon.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll take my chance. How bad could it be?
Take my chance. So, Dink and Swoosh are going to be riding on the horses. Oscar, you're going to walk alongside it, you said?
No, once everyone's mounted up, I'm going to cling to the back of the wagon and then just very contentedly ride that way. I ain't setting foot
You
in
can-
there.
You can sit on top of the wagon. The top is also an option.
I can cling to the side if I wanted.
Yeah.
Spider feet.
Boulder feet.
Spider feet. Spider feet.
So Clara, Mon, and Sozy enter this wagon. As you guys kind of step inside of it, it's very clearly a bachelor pad. There are like beer bottles everywhere, an empty keg in one corner. The bed looks like a biohazard. Like somehow the blanket doesn't move as the cart moves. It's like one solid piece of fabric.
Oh, oh no. That's wild. I don't think I'm going to sit anywhere near that.
Clara,
Can
Mon,
spiders? Can
Sorry.
spiders vomit?
Yeah.
Oh God!
So Clara, Mon, and Sozy. Oh, would y'all give me a grit save?
Can I get advantage because I'm a whore?
No,
I'm kind of exposed to this.
you're a fancy whore.
Shit.
You said grit saved, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
You're gonna hug the
literally
pet.
holding my fox.
For plus 10.
Do I get my plus then?
I'm gonna say roll first, and we'll figure it out.
Okay, so I roll grit without any bonuses, and then we add a plus 10.
Yes. So it's just roll grit. That's what
Maybe.
happens here.
I rolled an 18,
Yeah,
which is
it's
for a
fine.
19.
Clara's like, be strong for mother, as he's holding her support animal. So those are you two.
Oh, what?
Grit
Roll
save.
grit.
With
Against-
okay.
Crusty interior of the wagon.
Okay. So you guys are all
Ooh.
holding it in. Mon, you realize, the floor's a little like why, like you kind of go, why are the countertops sticky? You're not really in your usual place of luxury that you usually find yourself in.
Yeah.
But you guys kind of get settled where you can, as best you can, as you guys take a ride in the shaggin' wagon. You guys kind of go down the road a bit.
Oh my god.
You guys ride to the end of the road to the dead cities. So around this,
Can I just give a little warning? My Windows is being uppity after the reinstall of my system.
awesome.
Oh no.
It just warned me that it needs to repair my system again.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna tell
What is
it
up with you in the
it's
word
wrong.
allegedly?
Allegedly.
I'm going to tell it it's wrong. I'm going to try to go on as long as possible, and
Hope it doesn't
I'll
auto
give
restart.
a warning if it just fucking kicks me, which it's saying it will do, but I will tell it no every time possible.
Yeah. Eventually it will just tell you it has to, yeah.
Man, I hate Windows, so what the fuck are they on? Windows 10 is the perfect Windows version.
So I need to pee real quick. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't get those like those pop-ups anymore. They're like Windows, hey, we're gonna update in 5
I
minutes.
blocked all of them. I blocked all of them on so many levels. I blocked all of them.
Might have to do a
They're
root directory
back now.
thing.
I don't want them here.
Too bad.
I'm so
Welcome to
happy.
hell.
I'm so happy that Sosie didn't realize that Swoosh was asking for money.
Well, she did eventually.
Well, yeah, because she was like hands out, and it's just that motion of like, oh, put your hand. No, motherfucker, I want money, not your hand.
Aw. You don't want friendship?
Friendship not fill food,
Oh,
or
they'll
not
get
belly.
there.
Didn't even try to persuade you.
Right?
Oh, don't worry. Do you know what Clara is going to offer you when you will ask for things to fill your belly?
Little dog?
Looks.
No, not little dog. There are things that fill your belly so much better.
Man, that's ominous.
It's vitamins. Vitamins. They energize your body way beyond anything else in the world.
I'm gonna
Wait,
tell you
some
right
kind
now.
of salesman?
If you give Swoosh drugs,
Lynn.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you give Swoosh drugs, she will absolutely accidentally make weed brownies and give it to everyone else.
That will be really funny.
Oh,
I
boy.
agree.
She's the kind of person where she will share her food or share the dishes that she makes, but she also expects as long as everyone's paying their rate.
Clara is going to tell her exactly how to make them disperse the best.
Perfect.
Because Clara thinks it's medicinal.
Swoosh has no idea.
Yeah, that's the best part. That's the best part.
I'm trying to figure out how Swoosh has not accidentally killed her and her brother with poisonous food, and it's either because both require game mechanic changes, because it's either she has poisoned them over time so much that they've kind of developed a poison resistance, or she's sort of picked up certain she's become aware that certain poisonous plants have
Can't
specific kind of
poison
traits.
people this much over time. If you do this much thing in a select time, they will barf.
Right, exactly. So it's is it because she's resistant, or she just knows not to pick poisonous plants?
That's exactly how medieval medicine worked, actually. This is funny.
Yeah.
It's when you look into ancient, medical texts from the
Poison
Christian, from 7th to 8th century.
Even before that.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, because the line between medicine and poison is very, very thin. There's like it's all about like the dosage and like how much of a dosage is. Like the fact
It's
that
also when you, for example, when you dig into how much leeches actually helped in medicine and how much they harmed in medicine.
oh yeah. Same with like maggots too. Like it's 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 bad to have like maggots like in your flesh, but when it's already dead flesh, they're really good at clearing out the dead flesh and leaving the healthy flesh alone.
Why are we talking about
autists yelling about
dead flesh? They're talking about dead flesh and maggots currently.
how bad Windows 8 is or some shit?
Okay, to be very, very
No,
clear,
they
this
just
is
got
not
over
all.
that.
Okay, to be completely clear, it's not autism if Herdy didn't study medicine.
You mean swoosh?
Swoosh.
Swoosh.
No, I mean
Swoosh.
UIRL. Fuck you. UIRL. Did you study medicine?
Not
Yeah,
study,
swoosh.
no, but I have read on it. Like I know like the.
Nah, it's completely autism. It's complete autism. Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's autism or ADHD. It's both have the tunnel vision, you know, where you start like on Wikipedia at like 7 p.m. and the next thing you know, it's 4 in the morning and you're reading a page on Dick Grayson for some reason.
Why are you guys like this?
I can give you further materials to deepen your knowledge.
I fucking will take that kind of shit, because why not?
Alright.
Jokes aside, yes, this is fully autism just manifesting out of nowhere.
I have 4DM saying why your players so weird and yelling about dumb shit.
Yeah.
But I think like the chainsaw was like initially invented to help like cut through bones of women's hips in order for birth to get or the hand chainsaw anyway, in order to help them give birth easier.
So you guys
I
have
will say I need a quote on that because chainsaw is really good when you want to cut through something really quickly.
Yep.
But it does have certain
Guard, please whack them.
things that you don't want to happen when you cut through flesh.
Anyway,
No, bones specifically.
Anyway.
Motherfucker, if I had to sit through the fucking shack, the shag and wagon shack, you guys have to sit through the bones cutting through pregnant women's hips.
Anyway.
Anyway, on the cart, on the crusty cart.
So you guys have been traveling.
After the session, I guess.
So traveling on the road to the Dead Cities, you guys arrive at the end of the road. Here at the end of the road, around nighttime approaching, is where the anti-Fae armies from the First Great Fae War, they were so pissed off at the Fae, they literally dug up the road leading to Farwa. So at this point forward, it's all going to be more or less not rough, but more of a slightly rough off-terrain travel. Now, it's nighttime. The guy goes, "Yep,
it's like Eastern European roads."
Yeah. He goes, "Well, I don't really travel during the night, so I guess we should, get a little camp going."
Ooh.
Okay, sure.
This is going to be the biggest act of separation between me and my character, because I do realize that Eastern European roads are not really common.
But, for tonight, do you guys want to continue walking through the night or camp?
I'm down to camp. I don't want to walk.
That road is more whole than road.
Mm-hmm.
How tired are Swoosh and Dink's horses?
They're pretty tired. They're dressed. They're not really built for long distance.
No, fair enough. All right, so yeah, probably better to go make camp then.
Now, I want to say, we'll say that Dink and Swoosh and Oskit all have proper camping gear. You guys have your tents, your bed rolls. Sozy and Mon and Clara do not.
Oh, come on.
So,
took all of my shit.
So as Dink
People
and Swoosh
just sleep inside of the pervert wagon armored car. Where is the car?
So you're playing.
Hey, Mon, you're hiding the car, right? Where is the car, Mon?
I'm just gonna put my hand over your mouth, please. Just let me sleep.
That's like what gives you the most
Please,
dead
just
stare
let me
ever. Like you know all of the friendliness and the care in Clara's eyes that she always displays as a medic just kind of drains. The ear tips lower. And she goes like, Mom, where's the armored car?
It's gone, Clara. It's gone.
What? Okay,
Look.
what happened when I had my nap?
So much.
So
Mom.
much.
I didn't have proper sleep for 2.5 centuries. Do you know how much 2.5 centuries is?
You're not that old. Oh God, you are losing it. Fuck.
Oh,
Clara,
Mom.
Clara.
where is the car?
Snap. The car is gone. We lost it when the Apaches struck with the missiles. So now...
The missiles missed the armored car, right? They missed.
Yeah, but we had to leave. Hurdy, if she's still alive, is probably with the car. We can probably find it again if it's still around. But right now, I need you to be... I need, like 2 fingers up, like, eyes to eyes, like... Look at me.
Be strong.
We need to
Commander.
focus and get through the city. Oh God damn it! She is crazy. I'm gonna put her in a headlock and just sleep her hold. CQV and run.
Is that correct? Is that what your actual plan is?
No, she doesn't resist. It's fine. He automatically succeeds.
Okay.
So, Sozy, you watch as Clara loses it, and then Mon puts her in a fucking sleeper hold.
But the little the little dog might try to bite him.
We'll see.
If he's not already.
I don't think I can.
Long you're flirting is weird.
So, as Mon puts Clara in a sleeper hold to make her go to sleep, the little dog's like, "Yeah, it's probably for the best," and kind of like leans to the side and like make a room for fucking Mon. So, Sozy, Sharklet, you're watching Mon put a madly glapping Visky in a fucking sleeper hold. Do you want to do anything, or is you gonna let it happen?
I just want to lay down and stare at the sky and just ignore what is happening. It's not my problem.
They seem to be familiar with each other, so I'm gonna presume that, given what I have seen, that this is normal for them.
Woefully so.
I was saying first, but did say that
I
they
will-
actually picked the correct answer. That is actually cool. This is great.
I will ask, what is the terrain like where we are setting up camp? Like,
Flattened
is it ruins?
So
Is
it's flat grass and scattered ruin bases. Oh, sorry,
Scattered
foundations.
ruin
Foundations.
bases. Foundations. Okay, so the foundations aren't terribly big. Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't do what I was hoping, but that's fine.
What, spider hammock?
I was gonna make hammocks for the others because I've got my shit. So.
Yeah.
But no, unfortunately not.
So we'll start with Dink. Dink, camping out where?
Oh, you said there's no trees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and just put a camp a little ways away from the wagon. Like, as far as he can, but still be in the firelight.
Okay. Swoosh.
Right next to, upwind, right next to Dink. She's gonna ask if Dink is okay setting up her stuff as well while she goes foraging for food to make dinner.
Dink guesses.
Okay.
And we'll start putting them up.
And then Oscar, or you're gonna camp where exactly?
I'll camp decent or not terribly far away from the rest of camp. I'm not entirely against the idea of staying close.
Okay. Now, I would ask Visky, but she's being choked out, so she's gonna fall asleep where she can be left, probably.
Oh, I'm here out of character. Don't worry.
Go to sleep.
Now, Mon.
There's they fish for me. It's okay. Don't worry.
So, Mon, you have successfully choked out Clara. You now have this limp body in your arms. What are you doing?
I mean, like, is it possible to sleep in the cart?
Of course it is.
Just not next. Is there anything that isn't overtly sticky? Please.
I mean,
please.
I'm sorry. Now I regret falling asleep. Now I regret my seat.
Please.
Look.
Overtly sticky. It makes me really, really uncomfortable.
No, you will. The point is that you will not be sleeping on something overtly sticky.
How's the fat guy responding to like the choke out?
He's just kind of getting.
I know I'm killing someone if it's going to be sticky.
He's currently getting the horse kind of like kind of staked out so he can graze and sleep. So he's not really in the cart yet. Mon, you lack investigation. But you know what? I'll give you perception. Perception sounds pretty fair, right?
Whore. He knows what
cunning or brain
means.
power?
He is a whore. He knows what sticky means.
Yeah.
You still have to touch it, not look the
cunning or brain power?
Well, I'm gonna ask
he
you
licked
what
and
first.
touched and did everything with sticky.
So let me find the skill slot real quick before I go crazy. Where the fuck did I?
Because
it
sight
changes,
is not explicitly.
Well, sight is so sight's investigation. Perception is using your other senses. So with perception, do you want to use touch, smell, or taste?
Well, I know which ones I'm not using. So I guess
guard.
Yeah.
Smell.
How much control do people have when they pick a common item presents itself?
Why?
Guard just roll something. Yeah.
Can I use those points to send threatening messages to other players?
I don't think so, Chief. That's not how that works.
I'm asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
I am the friend. So, Mon, you want to use which one? I gotta know for like so I know which one.
I guess touch is gonna be the only one that's actually realistically gonna work.
I mean, all work.
I can wash.
You could smell it.
Oh no, I'm not doing one of those.
Sniff, sniff.
The whole thing's gonna smell like it. So
24.
Smell guard. How does it smell? What does it mean?
So, Mon, you start kind of probing around with your fingers, and everything either feels dirty or slightly sticky or like kind of greasy, as if like someone spilled food here. As you're kind of probing around your fingers, you feel something scuttle over your fingers, and like in the darkness of the wagon. So, what do you do?
Outside seems better. All right. Assumedly with Clara over my shoulder, I'm just gonna hop back out of the cart.
Okay.
And I guess I'm just gonna find like some soft dirt and try to sleep there.
All right. So, Sozy, what's your plan? Because you've been laying out under the stars.
Taking me with you, and you will sleep with me.
Look, I'm not gonna leave you in the sticky cart.
Not in the weird way. Not in the weird way.
Yeah.
Just carry me
Honestly,
along.
I am not sleeping in the quotation marks shagging wagon. That shit's rank as hell. So quite honestly, I think Sosa's relatively happy to just kind of like sleep under like the.
I'm sorry,
the
but when will we start calling it the cum cart?
Oh my fucking! Can we not call it the cum cart? That's even worse.
Who's calling it that?
I think chat is.
I assume someone in chat must have done it.
Yeah. Can we please not call it the cum cart?
See, shagging implies that maybe there isn't coming, but coming implies that there is coming and shagging. So,
I mean, it's better than what Arthur was going to call it.
Can you not dig deeper into it? Can we just agree to not do it, please?
I'm perfectly okay to agree not to do that.
So Sozy, you're laying out under the stars. You see Mon and Clara. Well,
No, not calling it the fuck track.
Thank
Skelly,
you, Skelly.
Jesus.
So,
Breakfast under the
so
shade.
Soza, you see Mon pop out with Clara over his shoulder, and you're laying out under the stars. What are your sleeping plans?
Wait, who's that? Mine?
Yes.
Sorry, I'll stop.
I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna sleep, dude. I'm done. The shagging wagon, these fucking weird like harpy fucking people, dude. Mon fucking knocking out Clara and shit. I'm here like I've had it up to here. I had a car. I had a nice car once. I had a small little boy wife, dude.
Ooh,
No, I don't have any of that shit.
Phrasing, please.
Shit is fucked.
You had a
Shit
little
is
Arthur's
fucked.
kitten
It's
boy
just,
wife?
it just sows in the grass. She's like, I miss my boy wife.
Honestly.
Her laundry undone. Her food
To
uncooked.
be very clear, she agreed to be knocked out and not any other adjective to the knocked.
Yeah. You gotta pay for that if you want that from Mon.
No, you're not going to pay for that. It's just not going to fucking happen, you
I
degenerate.
just heard someone's wallet open up in chat like, who? Who?
No. Clara has to pay Mon for that
Oh, okay.
if she wants it. That's what I'm saying.
You
No.
whore.
Yeah.
You man whore.
He is a
You
whore, yes.
fucking
It's
man
well
whore.
established.
See,
He has a tag from his neck that says so.
I just heard all of chat like meerkat, like, okay, so
Fucking
Sozi's
shippers.
Sozi's like curled up in a fetal position in the grass, missing her boy wife apparently. Now as Mon's looking around for a spot for him to sit down Clara, you guys hear, well, if you don't want to sit outside, I've got room in the wagon. And you see this guy lean out like in a, like you ever see like a fat redneck trying to be seductive, like arm on a wall, and she goes, I got plenty of room in here, and my blankets were washed only 3 months ago.
Ooh.
Going to go and make the tea which I made in the harbor.
Do what?
Yeah. I think I'll pass.
He goes,
On
okay, but if you change your mind, you know where I am. And you're like, I'll leave the door open for you. You hear the door kind of come open and kind of slap against the side of the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, more or less, Osket, Dink, and Swoosh sleep well because they have their proper bedrolls. Stozy, Mon, and Clara, grit save, please.
Am I holding my animal?
Actually, Clara, you're unconscious. You're fine. Never mind. You're put to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Even if I was asleep, I would be gripping my animal. At least, if not IRL, I would be gripping it in my sleep.
Little dog is struggling. Little dog is struggling to like breathe because he's being clutched so hard.
It's like that meme. Release me. So you guys wake up.
I also think that Lil Dog is the best name.
Yeah.
This is my dog. Little dog.
Wait, is it
Dog.
dog D-O-G or
Like-
doc
No,
D-O-C?
Doctor.
Oh, Doc,
Doctor.
okay.
Yeah,
Like
Doc.
Little Doctor. Little Doc.
Okay.
It was the idea.
God
Oh, I
dang.
thought-
How can any woman resist such a fine, musky specimen? Thank you, Arthur.
Ooh.
Arthur, this is why
I don't like
this is why you get
the
timed out. You know that, right?
The term musky specimen is a complete foul ear receiver. I tell you that much. So-
I'm going to make some coffee, so give me like 5 to 8 minutes. I believe that I will still be unconscious in character until then, so
Probably,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
just a moment.
So you guys wake up. All right. I assume that Swoosh makes breakfast, correct?
Yeah, she's woken up early to like put makeup on to like mess with her hair before like going to make food.
Oh, that's right. Didn't you guys say the like crow fucking Gyarus pretty much?
I mean, that's
No?
kind of how it's. Yeah, they're kind of Gyarus. By their description.
I mean, by your own description, yeah, but
So Swoosh wakes up and puts on her makeup. Like the sun's rising. She's like putting on her powder and shit or her mascara in the middle of the field.
it's just her hair and like the little the facial markings that she redraw. Like she draws a different one each morning, and then she goes to like scavenge and something for food for
so
breakfast.
you clean your face every night?
Yes.
So you have like a like skincare regimen at night? Get your like your serums and shit or what?
Oh, that'd be so funny, but
Patrick Bateman looking ass.
I think it's just like
It's a face mask.
she's like crushed up some like leaves and stuff and like turned that into like a facial mask that also doubles as like a makeup cleanser.
Nice.
She has like the fucking like red the headband too to like keep the hair out of her face.
Now, Dink, are you the same way or no?
Dink isn't gonna get that dressed up if he isn't performing.
You're gonna take it easy, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not putting on mascara for this shit. What do you got your mind?
That's a waste.
Yeah, if you were performing at an inn or something, yeah, he would. But
Dink it's like Norm when he performs. Dink is way more flamboyant.
I got a DM. Wait, Dink's not a woman? No, Dink's a male. Chat.
and for reasons, his sister has to apply it anyway. So
For reasons?
Oh.
Why?
the mirror thing.
Oh, the mirror thing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
That's right. I forgot about
Swoosh
that.
has. I forgot that Swoosh also has like just a stripe of like blonde going through her hair that she like puts in a braid.
Giarus. Telling you. That's right. That's your phobia. And then Swoosh's phobia is... I saw it last time.
It's kind of like claustrophobia, but specifically in like if there's no exit. So she can be in a very big space, but if she is essentially trapped in there, she doesn't like being trapped. Essentially,
Gotcha.
she's fine in small spaces as long as there's an exit, kind of thing.
There's no window. They're freaking the fuck out.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Swoosh, you have to try and search for breakfast items. Do you have supply?
I do.
With supply and cunning, please.
Supply and cunning.
Excellent. Gee, you have
Holy
17.
shit.
She doesn't know what the food is, but she has supply.
So you're out going around, you're looking around, and you find some good meaty specimens. Stand by for a DM.
Ooh.
I don't like it when you say that.
That's the meat you found. What do you do?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Don't.
Enough to feed the entire party for brekkie.
Please don't tell me it's Lucius.
No, it's not Lucius.
Thank God.
And there's no parent around. She can't like wait see
Nope.
if a parent comes by.
Nope. The parents out grazing. They're too young to leave the nest.
Well, she has her harpy talent. She's gonna do it quick and fast.
So
Damn.
okay, so Swoosh does that. You gather them up. You find some mushrooms as well. The morning mushrooms. You even find a few eggs laying around from a few ground birds have a nest. So you have a pretty solid breakfast going on. So by the time that Mon and Clara and Sozy kind of wake up along with Oskit, Swoosh has made a pretty lovely spread of eggs and mushrooms and some odd. They look kind of like, you're not quite sure. Swoosh, give me a cooking and brewing and brain power.
Sorry for that, I'm here.
Wrong one. No, come on. There you go.
Okay. So let's see. You took which cooking perks? You took
Spoonful of sugar.
Damn.
Oh, which is perfect actually for this situation.
yeah, to say the least. So spoonful of sugar. Let's see. That is conceal the flavor of old food, bad food, or weird food. Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's what I said.
That's pretty good. And what's your level 3?
I'm the cook. I think that's the level 3 one. Yeah, because it's either you become a warrior cook or just a cook.
No, you're level 3. Are you a little handler, or blade handler, or hammer handler?
Oh, blade handler. Sorry,
Okay.
that's right.
So Swoosh has cooked up these little morsels of meat in just the right where to where they all just look like little bitty meat lollipops. All right, she's kind of taken down the bone and flesh and made these little little meat poppers for you guys on bone, and they smell delightful. So Clara, Sozy, Mon, and Osket, do you guys partake in the breakfast that Swoosh made for you?
Without hesitation.
Yes.
Do I know what meat they are made from?
No, she has concealed what kind of meat it is with her cooking skills. Do you?
I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask her without any roll, because I decide to believe her, even if I don't really believe it in my brain. Is
Well,
this
yeah.
not a sentient human being? Is this not a sentient being in this popsicle thing?
Not anymore, it's not.
No, not long leg. Long leg.
Okay. Munch? Does it taste weird?
No, it actually tastes quite good. Swoosh has perfectly seasoned and cooked these morsels over an open wood fire. They taste actually quite delectable, and you can feel not only the oxygen. You feel them kind of settle your mind a bit, where, you know, the previous nastiness of the day before kind of melts away into the flavor of your first proper hot cooked meal, like your first proper hot breakfast.
I don't taste the medical alcohol in this meal.
No.
You
Thank
made
you
it
for
pretty
breakfast.
good.
Just what Swoosh found in the forest.
Can I
Thank
roll
you.
investigation to figure out what it is?
What spices did you use?
So, Sozy, as you hear Clara ask that question, and Swoosh kind of replies, Sozy, roll me investigation and cunning, but you got to beat her cooking and brewing roll. So you got to beat a 20.
Okay.
It's not going to be hard for her, let's be honest.
Damn it!
Stand by.
Standing by.
Oh, well, Sozy might not care, depending.
And she might not.
She has a blush!
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, in the middle of the forest, she absolutely found a shark.
No.
No, she
It's
had a
always
plushie.
Suzy has one.
Well,
She always has her soldiers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got that pretty early on.
Like, literally, chat bought her that day one when she popped up. Like, blush! Like, immediately, dude.
Dork.
Oh, cool. Breakfast is served.
I knew it.
Yep.
Dink wouldn't even question it.
Yeah, I figured that Dink, like, he's like, meat, yum.
Dink wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, this is a harpy. She wouldn't. She wouldn't hesitate to do what she's gonna do.
Oscar knows better than to not ask questions.
Vaughn is just not going to turn down free food at this point.
So you guys eat your mushrooms and your eggs and your meat.
Mystery meat.
and the greasy guy goes, "Hey, that smells pretty good. Can I have some of that?"
Swoosh kind of nods, just gives ladles him, or like a small plate of like a little bit of everything.
Well, I drove you guys all the way here. Well, can I have a little?
Well, I say small. I mean like a portion of like a normal portion.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
He goes, "Thanks. Do you guys want to ride in the wagon the rest of the way to Farwa, or are you all gonna go it on on foot from here?"
I mean, if you could take us by cart, I will happily accept that offer.
I mean, if the rest of you guys are fine with it, those two are riding horses, and the spider was riding side saddle the entire time. So, yeah, it sounds good. I did some of my laundry this morning, so it might smell a little odd back there, but it should be fine.
Did your laundry?
Yeah, you know.
Why would that make that smell weird?
Can Clara offer them her, just completely freely and totally not in an offensive way, her spare soap.
He goes, oh, no, I don't need it. I already washed.
When?
This morning, you kind of take the clothes and you put a little water and we get a little swishing around, get all dry out of there, just do laundry.
For Swoosh's personal knowledge, did she see him do laundry when she was up in the morning?
Like, he wouldn't fetch water. You know that much.
Okay, well, she's not gonna say anything, but it's like, all right, well, that checks out.
Okay, so I assume that Swoosh and Dink are on their horses. Oscar, you're gonna ride the wagon again?
Yep.
All right. Then Clara and
Clara till they didn't wash.
Well, the clothes he's wearing right now look just as greasy and grungy as the last pair he was wearing.
If you washed it, it was completely fucking pointless with the clothes he is wearing.
Let's just not antagonize it. Come on.
No, she's not going to tell him. She's going to inform Mon about this the entire trip several times, over and over.
Yeah.
You get to hear
I'm gonna lose it, man. Gonna lose it.
Even
this is session 1.
She is going to inform him about every single type of germ that can appear in those kind of clothes.
It's like she just wants to be put in another sleeper hold.
Mon, brain power save.
Yeah. Can the driver be actually interested in and be knowledgeable with this?
Please no, fuck off.
And help is just feeding this to Clara's obsession.
This dude is absolutely fucking smooth brain.
Damn it, that would be funny.
So Mon, unfortunately, you understand what a lot of these the diseases are.
Oh god.
Oh no, I've been burdened with Can I choose autofill?
Nope.
Please.
Do you want to know the funny part? I know that I can talk about this IRL so much in detail it's going to make him disgusted.
You poor soul.
No.
You're doomed.
Whiskey, you need to bombard Onson's DMs after game and just periodically just send him the most horrifying description.
Gatorgate is not going to save him.
She just said chlamydia 3,000 times. I don't understand.
Dink is going to pull out his harp, so he doesn't
my
have to do
experience with whiskey.
Oh, it's so much worse. It's so much worse.
This wagon smells like lard, regret, and dubious consent. Thanks, Madcap. Appreciate that.
Oh.
All right. So do you three?
I wish the consent was dubious.
So Sozy, for the ride out, what are you gonna do?
Where am I sitting? I guess I'm just going inside the shagging wagon and just kind of dealing with that.
Just kind of dealing with that.
It sucks, but it's
better than walking.
What choice do I have?
Mon.
It's better than walking.
Laura.
I have one question.
Uh-huh.
You know how you said that my fox is a kleptomaniac?
Yep.
You know how you said that the things in my medical bag respawn?
Oh.
Can the kleptomania of my fox be the explanation for the respawn of my medical things?
Yeah, sure. It's gonna piss off a few medics around you though, and they find out where their shit's going. But yeah, sure.
Oh, it's absolutely fine with me. I don't know.
I just keep getting syringes. It's crazy. It's this devilish little fucking where the fuck is the medical shit? It's like a panicking medic who's like, imagine being like,
no, I will just tell them. I will just tell them that don't worry, a bail rider told me so.
There's some poor medic on the battlefield. Where's my freaking morphine at? There's a little fox going.
Clara just opens a bag and sees 5 IFACs. She's just looking at the little dog how did you pull this? How did you even move them?
Mims was here.
I don't care if it's gonna be less efficient than normal respawn. I don't care if it's gonna be more efficient. It's funny. That's what matters.
But Clara,
rule of funny.
But you're gonna ride in the wagon or somewhere else?
I'll be in the wagon, but I will make very, very, very sure no one is around me. And while I will be doing this, I will keep informing a certain Mon about the hygienic concerns of this faith.
I will snap my second pair of ears away, and then I will put my fingers in my ears.
That's it. I put my ears
If he
away.
will refuse, if he will refuse to listen, I will ask Sosie to help me.
Oh, wait, is this just the explanation on the germs, or
The explanation of the germs.
if there's something
And how
other
they
than that,
affect
he's
me
willing to help,
specifically.
but he doesn't want to listen to the germs. Not again.
I hate the germs too, don't worry. Please, trust me. Trust me, Mon.
Okay.
I understand the fear of the germs, but you know what? It's important to know about them because they are your enemy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like humans. They're bringing over diseases.
Yeah, your enemy.
Exactly. So, understand why they are dangerous. Do you know why the salmonella bacteria is the biggest killer of them all? It's filthy. It really is. You know,
Okay.
the best one, Elven. Egg
So
or
she can't hear any
daily
of this,
body.
right?
Yeah, this is in the wagon. No one has any
Okay.
idea what the fuck's going on. Like, what the hell is a
It
salmonella?
killed her.
It sounds tasty.
I mean, just feel free to fade it to black when it comes to me explaining diseases. I can go way
Yeah.
worse.
So
Why is this?
At the end of it, Mon's just like bashing his fist into his face, like, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop.
And if Mon is screaming, it's perfectly in character.
Beth, you're saying what now?
Why did we name the salmonella?
Great question. I find out what you know.
Thanks, I'd appreciate that.
We want to know!
What's a salmon?
It sounds delicious.
A salmon is actually a human fish, but a salmonella is a bacteria.
It's a
Which
female salmon.
Kind
fish.
of like a disease. It's a disease. They called it the disease. I assume it originates from the German "die," which is like, you know, a noun. It means an or something different.
What's German?
Again, I'm saying this out of character. I'm saying this on purpose wrong and kind of just combining words from different languages.
Is salmonella pudding? No, it's not a pudding.
But
Okay.
you see, there is a bacteria which is like a tiny dragon. It's a tiny dragon which goes through your
Dragon?
veins and it's trying to get to your organs. Organs are like, you know, the things which contribute to your
Yeah.
soul.
No, I know how organs
And
are.
your
Okay, so quick pause
they
here.
look like little lemons
hold on.
and sliced up.
Hold on, pause. Sozie, give me a brain power save.
Ooh.
Come on,
Also
Joker.
completely stop me if Clara would know actual medicine.
Brain power.
I mean,
What's
she
in
could be
brain power
just
save?
rolling. So she will
chocolate.
do it anyways.
What?
Sparklet, brain power. Save. Go. Meh.
Right, okay.
You
cool.
didn't say who to
Yeah,
roll.
we did. If you did say it didn't register.
Whatever. Whatever.
You literally just went brain power save, and all three of us went who?
Well, I said it.
And
Y'all
you never-
probably didn't hear because you're talking. So Sozie, you've had, as you describe him, your boy wife. You know, you've had him kind of taking care of your stuff for the last, you know, about a month. And as you're kind of sitting here in this danky, mangy little like wagon, you realize that your boy wife is gone. There's no longer someone to do your laundry for you, or to hold you at night, or to make your bed for you, and you're kind of feeling a little pang of loss because that comfort that was with you is no longer there.
Can I play with my revolver right now for no like particular reason?
Of course you can.
Okay. I would like to play with my revolver right now. Smile.
Could I inform her about the medicinal effects of lead and brain?
So as you're doing that, the wagon's kind of trundling down the off-road road. Now this is a very rough road you guys are currently traversing, and the shaggy wagon has a particular innate ability to it where when there's more than one person in the back of the wagon, it does move faster and provide more power into the draft horse. So Swoosh and Dink and you know those two riding, you guys find you're having trouble keeping up with this also greasy draft horse. And you guys go, I'll use Oscar here, about 1-2 squares. So by the time you guys arrive at the outer suburb rings of Farwa, you traveled a pretty fair distance. But Swoosh and Dink, your draft horses are exhausted because they didn't want to be shown up by this greasy fucking disgusting horse. They're kind of trying to keep up with that draft, and it's kind of winded them quite a fair bit. Now, as the wagon starts coming to a halt, Clara's been regaling Sozi and Mon on venereal and bacterial diseases, I'm sure, and everything else under the sun. And as the wagon kind of comes,
there is in fact about 1 billion bacteria riding inside
Sleeper
of their
hold.
gut.
Sleeper
They
hold.
did not eat this little herb I offered to them. Why did
Get
they
ready
not?
to roll contestant.
So as you kind of go to lunge towards Mon and Clara, you hear like a dun, 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 as the
Guard
wagon
be
rocks. And you guys hear what sounds like a sopping wet whisker basket kind of wobbling on top of this shelf. I need Sozi and Clara and Mon to all roll me cunning saves.
Oh God, what now?
Well, you know what he was doing
These
this
are the
morning.
clothes. This is the clothes. Fuck.
I fail. Can I try to convince Mon that it's the sleep slurp slurp?
You got to roll.
Oh shit!
Clara.
Actually, I didn't uncheck bronze, so it's a 15.
Okay, so
Maybe they slap and sleep slurp slurp.
so
Why did you record it? Come on.
I told you I told you I would. I've told you this
That was a
every
month
time.
ago.
Exactly.
a long time ago. So
on the
unfortunately,
phone.
Mon is the slowest. So as Clara and Sozi kind of like pull backwards out of the way of this basket, Mon, you turn around in surprise to see this basket tumble towards you. Now, Clara and Sozi, the smell of just wet, greasy man-funk clothing hits your nose as this basket unloads everything onto Mon. Mon, you are now covered in slightly wet or moist, really, barely washed men's clothing that on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 7 of disgusting smell. Like, this guy clearly, this guy could wipe a little bit better, but he's like, whatever, it doesn't matter to me.
I think it seems like he just washed her with
Get
water.
all of this off of me now.
But without any soap, the oil just stays in the clothing.
So Clara and Sozi, you see this laundry just slap onto Mon. What do you two do?
Do we have to?
Where did it come from?
It seems like a him problem, not an us problem.
These clothes look like
No, I'm asking
like a
where
dirt
did it
bike
come
racer was
from?
wearing them, dude. Like, this is brown everywhere where it shouldn't be.
No, where did it fly in from?
From like a
A basket toppled off a shelf in the wagon.
I will try to put a certain Sozi between me and the basket.
it only hit me already.
Yeah, it's only hit Mon. So currently Mon's covered in it, but the laundry is slowly
Fine, I just
rolling
want to
towards
be
you
the
guys.
next one hit.
That's
Okay,
fair.
I want a certain someone else to be between me and the laundry.
Sozi, what do you do?
I just want to stonewall. I just want to sit there, and I just want to not care.
Holding your revolver, spinning the cylinder.
Sosi is done.
If she will knock me, I'm shooting. If she will knock me, I'm acting in self-defense.
Wait. Hold on. Guard, real quick.
Yeah.
I have access to telekinesis. Can I stop some of the clothes from hitting me with that?
Like some of them or all of them?
As many as possible, please.
You may try, sure. Now, Sozi, you're saying what now?
So yeah, no, I'm just playing Revolver. Like, Sosi's completely done. She's like one inconvenience from like blowing her own brains out, essentially, at this point. She hates everything. Life sucks. This sucks.
As one does.
Yeah.
I haven't brought a shake.
Wait a second, Sozi is aiming a revolver at herself.
Spinning it and kind of like pointing at myself, yeah. I mean, spinning it again.
I'm getting as far away from the underwear as I can.
Sure. Now, Sozi, as a pair of very filthy underwear kind of roll towards you along the deck of the wagon there, what do you do?
Underwear.
Huh?
Do not shoot it, please.
You were aiming at yourself!
Shoot the underwear.
Roll to hit.
Quick question.
You're gonna get us kicked out of the cart.
You guys have come to a stop. You guys have come to a stop, right?
Kind of, sorta.
Okay.
So, Swoosh and Dink and Oscar, you guys hear a loud clamoring, if not a manly screech, inside the wagon. Then a gunshot rings out as a 38 special rips through the deck of this fucking wagon and blows a pair of underwear straight through it. Unfortunately, this has more or less aerosolized the dirty underwear into a light vapor that slowly settles onto Sozi and Clara and Mon.
Biochemical warfare!
No.
Biochemical warfare!
Yo, I was
covering
backing
my
up.
face.
Can I not escape that cloud?
You may try, Clara. You give me a cunning save.
Can I? Okay, can I use Sozi for cover?
Yeah,
Cloud.
Okay. Can I shoot myself and like hit Clara through my body as like collateral?
No. All right. Is the back door?
Help me.
Is the back door of the cart open?
As Clara goes like cartwheeling through it, yeah, it's open now. So Swoosh, Swoosh and Dink and Osket see Clara come like rolling out of the wagon and like into the grass, and they're like there's like particles of brown underwear attached to her hair and stuff.
Cool.
No,
the moment of the
please, no, please, fucking no.
So I am gonna cast Airburst to eject the cloud out of the back of the cart.
Take it out of my fucking hair, you faggot!
Okay.
Can't see that one on Twitch.
Nope.
Wait, no, that's really not allowed?
I assume not.
Personally, me, I don't care. So
Yeah, I don't care
Clara,
either,
you roll out the back of this fucking door. Sozi, you're in front of the door.
Sorry if I forget something.
So Sozi, you're in front of the door, and you see Mon winding up a airburst spell facing you. What do you do, Sozi?
Get out of the cart.
Do I have to leave the cart? What is an airburst spell? What does that
you're
do?
getting Airburst is gonna shove all that shit spray out the back of the cart.
Why in my direction? Oh, fuck's sake! Can I dive out of the way?
Cunning save.
Yeah, just get out of the way.
Okay, I would like to dive out of the way, as you know.
All right, roll that cunning save.
I swear to God,
Swoosh
I
is
am
like
one
using.
inconvenience away from blasting my brains out.
Swoosh is gonna like use her horse to like slightly nudge Dinks' horse like
I live
further
for
away
another
from
turn.
me.
Oh wait, I just realized I'm camping out on the back of the cart, so when that door opens,
Oh, it's gonna hit you.
the fucking spider is going flying.
So as Clara goes blasting the door, just launches Osket off the back of the wagon. And Sozi, you do a backwards roll where you kind of like scuba dive roll out the back of the wagon onto Clara. Clara, you'll take blunt damage as Sozi lands on you. 2. And Sozi kind of knocks the wind out of you. You exhale hard as she hits your lungs. And you take a deep breath just in time for Mon to blow this huge...
Sorry. Monty blow what?
No, because the shit cloud from when Sozi shot the underwear.
I'm sorry, can I
airbursting
be
it so it doesn't hit me.
behind Sozi? Since she landed on me, didn't she just catch the
That seems
blow
appropriate.
instead of me?
Oh, don't worry. So, Mon, roll me the spell power for this. So, how much HP?
I'm just gonna do 3.
3. Okay. Now that'd be a
So it's
plus 1. Roll it up.
Very strong.
So, how strong is this wagon? Okay, good. So you just go and you just launch this cloud of stank and ruined underwear and fucking socks go flying on the back of this wagon. And Clara, you go, and you breathe in just in time to get smacked in the mouth with this miasma of unwashed, dirty clothes. Suzy kind of takes up like a sock, kind of ping, back off her forehead. But Clara, you don't only smell, you
very clearly, who do I blame for it?
Suzy. She shot the underwear.
Asking the DM, well, who do I blame for it?
Technically,
They are dead.
Technically, you blame Mon for blowing out a giant fart in the back of the wagon. But Dink and Swoosh, you guys see Osket go rolling along the ground, and then it's loud as Mon discharges the funk, the aerosolized underwear from the back of the wagon. And you see, Suzy, revolver in hand, laying on top of Clara, who's currently trying to scrape her tongue free of the particles.
Mother never said tall ones were this odd.
Just one.
Swoosh doesn't really say anything, but she does use her horse to kind of nudge Dink's horse further away from the cabin, or from the wagon. It's like, Swoosh not one to
I would
smell
like to
whatever that
push
is.
down Mon. Look him straight in the air. Was this your plan? Were you trying to spread germs? Or German?
The idiot shot underwear.
Shatter.
Which
I'm not
one?
gonna let that touch me. Pointing at Suzy.
What? I push Mon between me and Suzy and see what happens.
I imagine not much of anything.
So, Suzy, what do you do?
Can I just ignore all of this is happening and start rocking backwards and forwards in a ball?
You sure can.
Just rocking back and forwards, revolver in hand.
Yeah, kind of.
Wait. Oh no, it's the revolver. Never mind.
Yeah.
Kind of try to deal with it. It sucks. It more than sucks. It blows. It's terrible.
I need my boy wife.
Mon's gonna crouch down in front of you. Please stop shooting things. At least until we get to Farwa, please.
Can I just shoot at nothing? The second he says that, can I just let one off? Just into the floor or
I push
wherever?
Mon in her face.
What do you mean push me into her
It's
face?
just so Suzy, you just
I
fired
push
her
Mon into her face because
He says no more
dirty.
shooting. I just pull the trigger. It goes somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it goes. It just goes anywhere.
I'm gonna roll for it.
Just into
I'm
the
gonna
woods.
roll for it. Fuck it. I'm gonna roll for it.
Please don't kill Mon. Oh no.
You rolled
Hmm.
for me.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's low, so probably bad.
From
Yeah, but
Swoosh's
for who?
perspective,
Is it bad from my perspective? Is it bad from your perspective?
From Swoosh's perspective,
So
the entire situation, you guys slowed down, the car burst open, kicking Osket off of the backside. 2 people rolled out, jumped back, spelled a gas, jumped back in, while 2 gunshots were fired above and below from the wagon.
Yeah,
so
sounds about right.
Suzy, you squeeze off when you guys hear oh no, and you hear the driver fall from the front of the wagon. It hit the grass.
God damn it! Not
Face
again!
down.
Oh no, is he dead? Oh no.
So
You're not dead.
the greasy shaggy wagon driver is now laying face down in the grass. What do y'all do?
Laura, please help him.
Swoosh is gonna go and
Why would you help him? We could just wagon jack this guy and clean it out, and we have a new wagon.
You're more likely to
You're
end
gonna
up
jack
dead
the
than
shaggy
the
wagon?
driver.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's like
jack the shit out of the shagging wagon.
That's like some Kill Bill shit, man.
Sure. I'm gonna real quick make a brain power save to see if I want to strangle you. I do not.
So,
Do not want to strangle you right now.
So, just real quick,
Whoa!
Clara, what do you do? You're the medic.
I'm just kind of wondering, what do I see at this point? There are so many things happening at the same time.
Bleeding.
Is there anyone in danger of their life being taken that is not dumb?
Oh, so is that how we rank their worthiness to live?
Okay, Luke,
Is
there are
that how
certain
this
people who
works?
get- Okay, no, I'm going to save everyone,
Dink's
but
in
certain
trouble.
people get priority.
Why is Dink in trouble?
-2 brain power.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Rip.
Wait, why is Dink?
It's not
She
based on
said
brain power,
dumb.
it's based on behavior.
Oh.
You guys,
What's the difference?
you guys just chat in the back.
Are
and
you
forth, the
able
guys
to
bleeding
listen to
out
the
background.
medic? Are you able to listen to the medic? You better be able to listen to the medic.
Juan gets up in Claire's face. Hey, he's shot. Help him.
You
Please?
will help them, but you see, she will help them the first time.
I don't understand.
It's
any of that.
special. Anyways, let's continue. What is happening right now?
There is
Truck
a
driver's bleeding out.
truck driver got shot by
Oh, he was actually shot. I
yeah,
didn't
he's actually
realize that. I
shot.
thought he
Like
was just-
he
Yeah.
went,
Yeah,
oh,
so
like,
he shot him.
he got shot. And he fell at
Who
the front of the
shot him?
wagon. So he did.
I thought he just hit the ground.
No.
Okay,
so
wait a
he
second.
shot him.
Why did Susie shoot him?
He shot.
Because she's Susie!
She shot randomly, and she happened to be aiming his direction.
Is it obvious to me that she did it randomly?
Yes. She's very clearly having a mental moment.
I would like to point a gun at her, ready to shoot at any moment, and tell her, "What the fuck did you do? The fuck? Why did you do that?"
No response. Doesn't even pay attention to you. Just rocking with the revolver in hand.
Swoosh thinks
Alright,
Swoosh and
give me
brother
that
should
thing.
leave.
Can I disarm her?
Trust me,
If you
I'm
try to
going to
disarm
first.
me, another bullet will ring out. Don't test
I
me.
will shoot her hand.
Swoosh definitely
No.
thinks we should leave.
No.
Swoosh and brother should
I
leave.
can heal her. I can heal her if she will get shot.
This is Swoosh and Dink slowly backing up on their horse.
But I can't
Pretty
heal
much.
people. I can't heal people until she is disarmed.
Cool, I will disarm her. You go deal with it. I got this.
Please do. Please do. Go ahead. Go ahead. You go first.
Josie, give me the gun, please. Pretty
No
please.
response, just rocking, shaking. No response, no audible response. Doesn't even pay attention to you.
I'm
just
gonna
gripping this
roll
revolver.
persuasion, please.
You wrote a
a
what?
-5
Okay, yeah,
persuasion.
fantastic.
So, Mon, what?
Oh my god.
So, Mon, what do you say to her with a -5?
Apparently, with a -5, I say, "Give me the gun, you stupid bitch." Apparently, I
I will-
rolled
I
a -5, so that's what I'm saying.
I will say Pinkerton
Can I-
is correct. This is another back shock incident that just
Oh my
happened.
god, it is.
So,
Dude, do I fire again because of how bad his persuasion effort was? Do I just squeeze
Probably.
the trigger again, letting one out again?
give me a brain power save.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you, Sozy.
Can I also roll a 1d20?
No, Sozy. So Sozy, that being called such a harsh word kind of snaps you back to reality, and you kind of like come back to focus, and you see the Clara walking towards this fucking bleeding out, greasy dude, and like you can smell the burnt ozone of your revolver in the air.
Damn, guys, what happened?
I'm just gonna wrestle the gun from her hand.
Damn, guys, what happened?
Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
Okay, so Sozy,
Ha!
roll me a bronze save, please.
I am fucked.
Yeah, so Mon just straight up tackles you to the fucking ground and takes your revolver away.
Aw.
You can have this back when we need to shoot people.
And Clara, what do you do?
But stop.
Essentially, right now, I do see Sozy and Mon wrestle one another while they scream. And I want to help this person who is injured.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Clara, as you roll as you go to touch the greasy man, just by the feel that you kind of feel your spine kind of crawl. You kind of touch his arm. As you kind of roll him over, you give me a medical brain power as you look him over.
Okay, medical brain power, which stat was the main one?
Sorry?
Sorry, brain power. Brain
hers are
power.
not
Absolutely
correctly
no problem.
labeled.
Yeah, so medical, physical, brain
She has
power.
magical.
Medical,
I
physical.
believe yours is just called medical, physical.
Yeah, medical, physical.
I'm just searching for it. Sorry.
It's on your skill sheet below your healing.
Yeah.
Medical,
Okay.
physical,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I did.
And then I add brain power.
Yep.
Hoping it's going to apply.
That works.
Okay. That's a 19.
DM sent.
Oh boy. That's never good.
It is straight in his heart.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it
it
fucking
actually?
really?
Yeah, she shot him right in the
I
heart.
shoved the fox. I shoved the fox in his head. And I will tell him, say hello to the little dog. He is going to take care of your mental faculties and focus on his little face, okay? It's incredibly important. He has magical abilities which cause his teeth and the movement of his teeth to cause injuries to clothes. I lie out of my fucking mind.
Mind you, Clara.
And then I take, the little, I take little tweezers and try to pull out the bullet out of his heart.
So, Clara, this guy's already fucking dead.
I was gonna say,
Oh, he
with
is
all
dead.
your
Yeah.
arguing,
He
there's
shot
no
him
way
in the
he's
heart. He bled out.
You're like talking.
Well,
you're like talking
fucking-
to him. He's just like staring at
Okay.
the sky, like just dead as fuck.
Okay, in that case, I just look at Sosie and say, "What the fuck?"
he
So-
bled out way a long time ago with all of your arguing.
I punched her in the face.
So
Why?
because currently Mon,
Because you fucked up. You killed him.
So
I didn't do anything. You have
Hold
no
on,
proof of that.
so as
Wait a
an,
second.
If there was proof of it, I'd
I've
remember
seen
it.
I've seen
It never happened. I have no memory of it. It never happened.
from
I don't
the
believe you.
I shoot her.
from the abstract, Mon and Sosie and Clara are brawling in the background. Dink and Swoosh, what are you two doing?
Fatman is dead. Should Swoosh click Fatman? Or let
I'm
waste?
not sure. Fat Man awfully crazy.
Hmm.
So, imagine, if you will, that Mon on the ground in the grass, that Mon and Sosie and Clara are brawling. Mon's trying to push off Clara. Clara's trying to rip off Sosie's face. There's a confused looking Vader in the background, and then Dink and Swoosh on our draft horses going, should we eat the fat man? Like,
I will
think
say
he's a bit salty.
this is a conversation that has been going on since the Fat Man appeared. This is a conversation of like, should we eat him or not? Like, he's a little too greasy, but he might have a lot of, like, this is something they've been like talking to each other about the entire time.
okay. So Dink and Swoosh are discussing eating the fat man. Oskit, what are you doing, bud?
Mainly digesting everything that just happened because, I got fucking knocked on my spidery ass. So just had to take a minute, and then all of a sudden they're fighting. A man gets shot. and it's just staring at them all, just like, what the fuck?
What is wrong with you people?
What the hell did I get into?
Well, two of them are harpies and are known for eating others, which are known for eating other species. I will say races.
Yeah.
It is with great
Have casual cannibal as well.
it is with great regret it is with great sadness I regret to inform you, harpies.
Your family will not be finding your body, I'm afraid. You will be food.
This is gonna be closed casket.
I'm more confused than before I started this session.
Yeah.
Aren't we
Yeah.
all?
But we were
Aren't we
expecting.
all?
Thing is, we were expecting this though.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was expecting this.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
I just wasn't expecting it to go this quickly.
I know,
Oh,
right?
so yeah.
My brother in Christ, Exhibit A, Sharklet.
Exhibit 2.
I just kind of like,
Whiskey.
worked on my freaking, PC setup. I finished my PC setup. I got here and I was like, oh my god, D&D session. I get to calm down.
Nope.
Psychosis. Psychosis.
Right?
Exhibit 3,
Nah.
mules from chat.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones who sent the dude here.
Okay, so
I think this
after
was Killjoy.
The,
Thanks,
one-
Killjoy.
the one remaining blood, brain cell in my brain goes like blood for the blood god.
okay,
That's why you're trying to kill her.
so I'm going to do a little DM fiat here. After a while, everyone calms down. Sozi is
Yeah.
disarmed from her revolver, and you guys are left with multiple things here. You have the shaggin' wagon, you got a dead guy, and his horse. So with those three things in mind, what is the plan?
The horse is just not the same like the blood pony.
No, he's just a greasy horse.
He's the grease.
Can we
pony.
wash the horse?
I just kind of like, stare at Mod and go like, what happened?
Well, the same shit we always get into. If I'm being honest.
I pretend I didn't hear this.
No, you definitely did.
I love how I got DM.
So,
Man, I love how Sozi does her laundry. Thanks, kitchen gun. Bam, bam, bam. Good as new.
You know what? Clara's just going to stare at Mon for a little bit of a moment in disbelief. Then she looks at Sozi, and then she goes to treat to everyone's wounds after this to just treat everything. Everything.
I guess we have a cart now, so if we clean it, it might not be so bad.
It's also going to commandeer everyone and make them disinfect more of the card.
If nothing else, we at least need to give this poor bastard a proper burial. He didn't deserve any of these.
No, he didn't. No, he
As
didn't.
gross as
Do
he
you know
was.
why it happened? Do you know why it happened? Do you know why it happened?
You know, at this
Because of germs. It was
I will say
because of
this.
germs. It was
Sleeper hole.
really
Sleeper
because of
hole.
germs.
Gingivitis
When
did
us-
this.
When Oscar says that, Swoosh puts away her knife. She was
Were
absolutely
you,
ready to
were you gonna
"Oh."
eat? Oh my god.
She was gonna try
You
to
can
try
get
to-
some good cuts off him.
Yeah,
Off that
Do you
exactly.
know
way.
more? Do you want to know more about Veil Rider medicine? They told us that every disease is called by Germans.
what's
All
he
these
German?
big words are just flying over Swoosh's head, and she's just
Germans
nodding.
are tiny little evil people that hide in your blood system, your bloodstream, and spread diseases.
Hey, you know the term ignorance is bliss? I would really like to go back to being blissful.
That's just Swoosh
Fair
and Dink
enough.
right now. They're not smart enough to understand what's going on or what Clara's saying.
Need to make
Oh, she's
body
essentially-
unidentify anyway.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
She is essentially simplifying, baseline medicine, but she completely misunderstands.
So while Clara is saying that, and because Dink said like, "Oh, we need to make him identified," Swoosh goes and tries to starts to skin him and prep him like any other animal.
So Clara's
Anna ignores it on purpose. She ignores it on purpose.
oh no, you don't. You're not getting away that easy. Roll me a grit save.
Dink will help.
Am I holding the little dog?
Yes, you are. You're definitely holding your dog.
Help me, little dog. I need to
Okay,
get through this.
that is a grit at +10. So add +10 after my roll.
Okay. So with the 29.
gonna
That
do
is a 29.
So Clara's describing to Sozi and Mon and Osket for some reason about germ theory, but Clara can very clearly hear the sound of knives scraping along bone as Dink and Swoosh fucking fillet this dude out. Like
What was he?
like he was a fucking like a valley elf, a fat one. So,
Oh, okay.
So Clara can hear like the of them slicing this fucking dude up, and you can hear every sound. You can hear Swoosh talking about like cuts of
Yeah!
meat.
Yo.
She's heard from Mama that that Southern elves are really sweet and tasty, and so she's like talking to Dink about like wondering if Valley elves are just as succulent as Southern elves.
Slow, just a spider just slowly turns his head to look at the harpies with a mixture of horror and disgust on his.
They're covered in blood, and they're covered in blood.
So
you can't. Well, you can't see the blood.
With the roll that she did, do you think she points out certain parts of biology of sentient beings by pointing at the skinning behind her?
That's up to you if you want to make it into an impromptu classroom lesson.
Yep, she does.
Do you want to be super?
It's kind of like, she grabs Mon by the shoulder and points out at the guts.
So,
Mon, do you see this?
I refuse to
look.
You refuse to look. And all you, because this is happening, Swoosh thinks that you want the guts. So she, in her arms, are these long, thick, fat, like covered intestines, and brings it over to Clara and Mon and goes, "Doctor need food?"
So Clara, as you're death clutching your fucking star kit, who also has his eyes closed, Swoosh brings over an armload of fucking intestines. So real quick, Osket, how do you react?
Oh god. Oh god, I'm trying to think if he even has the stomach for this. He probably doesn't. Probably does not. Has probably never ever seen anything like this, so probably not reacting very well either.
Crit save.
You're getting a critical explanation of how it works.
Sets.
Swoosh can make sausage. Swoosh can make large sausages with these bacon ones. They're so large.
Actually, if you invert them, they are really hygienic, because then they are really disinfected from the inside. And if you get the impurities out and wash them and boil them, they work really well in sausages. That is actually really correct theoretically. You should not do that with human guts.
So how do you react?
Can I take the star kit? Can I just take the star kit?
Well, hold on. So
I'm honestly not surprised.
Not surprised.
I'm not surprised any of this. By any chance, is there any is there any alcohol around?
Well, I mean, you guys haven't ransacked the wagon yet, so it might be in there.
Can I just leave them to it and go ransack the shagging wagon for alcohol?
Here, roll me a cunning roll, and then let's see what happens out here.
He's not going anywhere. The lecture isn't finished.
So as you're looking around, and you do find a very old and kind of dusty bottle of basically spirits.
Okay. Can I open the bottle and just down it all in one go?
Ooh.
Impressive.
Oh,
He's not avoiding the lesson. She's getting medical basics explained.
Roll me grit.
I'd be drinking too. I don't even blame.
So you went down the entire bottle to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, roll
so roll grit. Yep.
Grit. Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Yeah, use a little thirsty girl. Just glug, 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 glug. You drain this entire wine bottle size thing of fucking Everclear, pretty much.
Oh yeah, what did my 15 get me? Am I fine with that, or
you're not fine with it? No, but you're able to maintain your composure. You're disgusted.
All right.
Yes, but you're not gonna spewing.
I'm gonna walk around the other side of the wagon and just kind of take a moment.
So as you walk around,
that's a.
So as you kind of walk around the side of the wagon, you hear a glunk, glunk, glunk of Sozi just fucking downing the entire bottle of spirits.
Not sure if
Well,
I'm
Farwa is
disgusted
just
or
kind of like,
impressed.
saying those medically descriptive terms, while in one hand holding the little dog, and the little dog is just like, blep all the time.
Now I want to see Sozy. How well do you... So you all know the water slut joke, or no?
What's this?
Yes.
Okay, so Sozy's water slutting this fucking Everclear right now, just down her chin, down her neck, just no survivors, no witnesses. She's killing the entire bottle. Matter, just basically just trying to get as much down her face as fast as she can. And by the time she's done, Sozy, you're like basically half. You have about at least 2 cups of the stuff all over your chin and neck and chest, pretty much.
Oh my god. Guys, this session is
Cool.
going to be rich.
And
Wait, what?
I karaoke sent me something.
Oh no!
Oh
No.
Oh no!
It's a big one.
as she's posting that, number one,
can't wait to see it.
Dink finds a health potion in the guy's pocket, standard. As well, there's also another item on the body. Go ahead and find out what it is real quick. It's a ring of cold.
Oh.
So you guys find his ring
Boy.
and his health potion. And now you said that he had some that he drew a big one, or no? Oh,
Are we talking about the entire sheet?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's big. It's a really big one.
Actually,
I love
he drew Bathu. Nice.
it.
Yeah.
Swoosh has a little cap. Aw.
You what now?
The burden of knowledge.
Hold on.
Oh, goodness.
It is so good. Wait a second. Can I post it in the group chat?
If you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is it okay if I carry out?
Oh,
Just
hey!
ask him.
Oh, that looks really good. Thank you.
Yeah, he posted it in Valhalla Hill, so.
Nah, he's
Yeah, I see
definitely
it.
fine with it. Here you go.
Yeah. So I'll show
It's in the
Chad as
ruins
well.
of Farwa.
Soup, yes, please.
Soup.
Dude.
Is that Swoosh?
Yeah, that's swoosh. I
No,
guess.
my blood pony!
The blood bowl. Oh yeah, because it
He's
still has a
seen some
revolver.
shit.
Is that
German!
is that real estate? No.
Yes.
The burden of knowledge is funny though.
You can also see Mon choking me for going full crazy.
Yeah.
Damn it, woman.
Ikaria's been busy, dude. What the fuck? Now the best.
I love the laundry pandemonium.
See, but I do love how Arcario remembers Sozy's pimp hat each time.
It's so good.
How can you not? It's so fundamentally
good.
part of her now.
Oh,
Like-
that's incredible.
I'm so confused because every now and then there's an obscure fact or something that gets mentioned off session in a random chat in a random stream. Ikario got it.
Mhm.
He's there. He's
He's built
always
different.
there.
You know what? I used to hate it, but I'm glad I gave Sharklet a fucking pimp hat. It's like, cause you see
Hey.
M16 pimp hat.
Garbo.
What's up?
The blood pony will return. He will return.
I love how he's showing the
He
horse.
needs to return.
I love how he's showing a horse how to hold the fucking revolver. You hold it like this. It's just some random pony. Like, what the fuck?
Is that
Regular
Apache?
revolver.
Is that an
I'm
Apache in
sure-
the background there?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
yes.
Oh, God.
I'm sure.
Is that the
I'm
fucking
sure this
Darkest
will-
Dungeon stress symbol? Incredible.
Yep.
Oh, it is.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's what that
I
is.
just realized
I was
you're
wondering.
right.
It really is.
Very nice.
It was there from the start of the pony appearing.
I just.
It was.
Oh
That's
my god! It says
amazing.
we sell segs accessories and greasy delights. That's awful. Like,
And it's being driven by the lobster.
oh,
Yeah, it is a
Oh my
lobster!
god! It's a lobster.
I was wondering why this was so pointy. Nice.
Actually, you know what? I talked about this with Austin. Can I show you a picture of a lobster?
He drew the lobster twice, actually, at the bottom left.
No,
too.
no, no,
Oh
no,
no,
I
this is
got
different. It's a
special
different
lobster.
one.
Oh god.
This
Oh,
one's
This
gross.
one,
This one's gross.
this is official 5e art.
What?
It actually is.
That thing is gross.
Please do show it on stream.
What?
Oh god.
I don't like its
It's
eyes.
horrifying.
Oh my
Don't like
god!
its
What the fuck is that?
But by
I know, right?
the way, I'm asking you, do you think it would be a good idea to give a boss lobster point defense turrets in the form of those, little tiny
Sea whizzes.
barnacles,
Nasty
the barnacle sea whiz?
I'm afraid to ask what kind of lobster you guys are looking at.
It's weird.
Go on stream.
I don't like it either. It's really weird, but you know what? It's kind of weird, and
We need to cook.
we need to cook exactly.
Slur battle. That's comedy gold right there. Okay. Anyway. I guess I'm looking at it. I keep seeing shit again. So Swoosh and Dink have successfully eviscerated this man off his very bones. You have a lot of meat. I don't know what y'all want to do with all that meat, but you guys got it.
I was going to ask how many rations we got out of it.
I'll roll for it. Fuck it. This is a pretty greasy big guy. I'll say
Yeah.
My immediate thought was like smoke the rations, smoke the meat.
It's a sentient humanoid.
You guys have 37 rations of meat for this one day.
Jesus!
Holy fuck.
Question
Mom,
is,
please distract me. Please make me not know about this, please. This is too many rations to pass on.
I mean, they could just add that to theirs. We don't have to eat that.
yes, these aren't rations you guys have to eat. It's simply 37 rations that I would advise you to separate from the rest of the rations.
I will put it on my sheet.
Yeah, those could exclusively go on Dink and Swoosh's sheets, because the rest of us don't eat.
What's Swoosh's brain power?
Sentient.
2.
2.
Excellent.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm thinking like immediately. Well, because Clara did tell her.
You don't fuck up. No.
What do you mean? All right, I had an idea.
I know you do, but I got a better one.
Okay. Wait. I want to hear the better idea first, and then we can decide.
So, brain power 2 baseline. Okay.
Uh-huh.
If Swoosh fails to properly label and remember the labels of her meat.
Oh no.
Oh, that's okay. That my idea can still work with yours.
I think she labeled it correctly, and she's going to use her meat for herself.
Of course she will.
I'm feeling where you are going with this. And I don't like it.
I have no doubt that Swoosh will always remember to keep her meat separate. I mean, Swoosh, don't you also feel just as confident?
Okay.
You son of a bitch, I know exactly where you are going with this. I know exactly where you are going with this.
Anywhere. You're just crazy.
I'm gonna make this worse.
What?
So because Clara mentioned how to prep the intestines, Swoosh will absolutely use the dude's intestines to turn it into sausages and mix the meat together with herbs and around. So it's not all fat, it's not all elf meat, but there's definitely elf meat in there.
I'm going to ask. Roll me a 1d2, please. Guard.
Okay.
If it's 1, Clara is not going to notice. If it's 2, Clara is going to be so shocked, but she is still going to help her to make it correctly.
Yeah, 2.
So 2.
Because she's too much of a rule stickler.
A rule
2,
stickler.
she still helps her anyways because she is too much of a rule stickler.
I don't think that. You know what? I'm not going to say anything.
1,000-yard stare of an Agridaling making man sausage.
I don't know if it takes all the entire intestines to use up all the meat, or there's some leftover meat.
Oh, there is a way to actually clean the intestines properly.
She's gonna do that. She's doing that.
Good news, guys. I checked the section on war crimes and cannibalism is not in there.
Nope, because if it was,
Oh, that's great.
all the harpies would have that as war crimes.
Also, this is manslaughter, not murder. Okay, it's different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I
be
wasn't gonna argue
completely fair,
that
I'm just
In the harpies'
yeah,
defense,
I
the
guess.
harpies did not kill the guy.
Yes.
We're
they're
just-
This was
making-
found meat.
Only so
Oh no.
The harpies are upcycling. Okay.
Yes, exactly. They're making
They're
full
just-
use of the resources and making sure nothing goes to waste.
when life gives you a dead cart driver, you make lemonade or sausage, one or the other.
I'm pretty sure
I
eating
need
that is
more
gonna give you some kind of
alcohol.
parasite.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I will not be eating any of that.
Swoosh knows how to cook
I
up
don't
the parasite.
I don't think we really have a choice in the matter anymore. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, so how much time
Okay.
do you guys want to spend preparing these man sausages?
Well, what was the dice result?
was two.
My reaction.
Two. So you're gonna help her out because you're a rule stickler. That's what you said.
She is entirely like, dead eyes.
Icario.
Just like, telling them exactly how
Icario,
to do
draw
it
it.
correctly.
You gotta do it, Icario. You gotta draw this shit. Do it, Icario. I'll pay you. Okay, so
You want to.
so Clara and Swoosh are gonna de-shit these intestines. Dink, do you want to help or
You must
or do you-
properly turn the intestines upside down. Properly.
back
do
it
it
up,
properly,
flip it around,
okay?
reverse it.
Clean them.
I mean,
Clean
I
them,
think
and
all
then
Swoosh is
they
like-
will be properly clean for
Looks like
consumption.
meat's back on the
Swoosh-
menu, boys.
You saying that, so Swoosh takes like one of them into her claw and she like flies up to like turn it upside down.
What about his
Yeah, he
intestines?
said-
They don't need those.
Inside out.
But hold
Swoosh said
on,
upside down.
hold on. Dink.
You know
Dink,
what?
Hold on.
Clara is going to give her actual advice,
on.
and then she's just
Wait,
going
wait.
to be like,
Hold on,
completely pale
Clara.
and shocked.
Hold on, Clara.
Hold on.
Dink, what are you doing?
I don't think Dink has any skills to help other than nice skills.
Okay. So besides that, anything you want to do in the meantime?
I'm
What?
so sick.
Once I'm done with the initial cutting, Dink will just sit back and play his harp while they make sausages.
You're playing your harp while they're turning this dude's intestines inside out and packing his own meat
How-
into him.
How clean are the harpy siblings after filleting the dude?
Not great. Dink, roll me performance and moxie as you pull your harp out. This is such a great mental. Is it him his harp out playing a tune, or Swoosh and Clara just fucking unfolding this dude? Oh my god! Oh no! You gotta roll again.
Wow.
You gotta roll again. It still explodes.
That's a 67.
Stop.
You gotta roll again.
It didn't.
I know.
Oh yeah, I didn't
It's-
expect it to
It-
explode.
It's max 2 explosions, but But with a roll of 77, Dink with his bloody hands up to his elbows and his fine clothes, blood kind of flecking on his cheek, starts playing his harp. And so Dink fills this little area with beautiful harp music as Swoosh and Clara start fucking just ripping these intestines out. Osket, what do you do?
I am going to climb on what remains of this cart on top, and I'm just going to keep an eye out, basically looking literally anywhere else with my spider eyes.
All my eyes are everywhere but on that particular thing.
Yes.
He's the smart one, he really is.
Sozy, how about you?
I'm drunk.
You're just drunk in the wagon, not giving a fuck.
I'm just drunk, dude.
So you're drunk. Go ahead and roll me investigation and cunning and the perception and brain power.
Investigation, cunning,
Yep.
and perception with brain power.
Arcario just posted the picture. I recommend you looking at finding a guard.
Hold on.
Because it's perfect.
Is it in the
Fan art.
Fan art.
Why me?
you see
I love it.
My god.
what sausage?
Oh, that's what she's trying to say.
Why me? Nice emote there, Matthew.
Oh my god. Icario is great.
Faria, you are extremely talented, man. I don't know how you do this so
and
fast.
funnier than Sin, dude. Holy shit.
It's so
Getting
I love Dink's little face. It's just like he's trying to stab it. Is he stabbing
Getting-
into the Batman?
getting fan art in real time is so insane to me. That's
I
nuts.
love this the pair of shoes on the dead dude just sitting there. Oh god.
A little gremlin face on the left side of the image.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
In the front of the 3 random ribs just pointing up from the bloody mess.
So, Sozi, you're laying on the ground. Your head's rolling back and forth. And as you roll your head to the right, you see that on the ground is a piece of board that doesn't look like the same color as the rest of the boards of this wagon.
Ooh.
Can I stab the board?
You can, yes. And as you stab it, it wiggles and kind of squeaks. It's very clear this board is not as tight as the others.
Oh, bored.
Okay. Can I attempt to pull it open? Does it give?
Yes, it does give.
Okay. And what is under there?
So you see inside the board is a little hidden chamber, and there's a jar inside this chamber. Now the jar looks quite grungy and a bit disgusting looking, but there's a jar there.
No.
Oh no! I'm afraid.
Open it.
Do it. Open it.
I swear to God, if there's a tiny horse in there, I am going to scream.
Tiny I swear to God, there's a tiny horse in there. I'm going to scream.
Guys, you can't do this.
I was not thinking that at all, but I just realized.
I was thinking, why would it be a tiny horse?
Oh, you don't get it.
I've seen shit. I have seen shit.
Purple. Think of like the My Little
3:30
Pony dolls in a
a.m.
jar.
It is 3:30 a.m.
Why is that a thing? What the
Why
fuck?
is this happening?
That's not even half of it. It gets worse.
Dyslexia.
You don't
The
even want to
internet.
know.
No, don't describe it. Don't describe it. Please keep it to yourself, please.
Please do not curse me with this
A
again.
Waffle
I
House
don't want the
cook on
mental
break
image.
and higher than a kite has passed
I'm
by the
trying
group.
so hard to
Enzo
block
would
it
help
out.
Teach them brawling and
Look,
cooking.
somebody
Roll
ejaculated
D10 to
into
see
the
how
jar.
many
with
points
the
No,
tiny
tiny
no,
horse
I'm
and left
leaving.
it for like
Sorry.
a
No,
year.
this is not
And
what
then
I wanted to
posted
hear
it
after
online.
installing my.
Did you kick her?
No. I think he crashed.
Oh, that's so funny!
Oh my God, was it
timing?
me?
I genuinely thought that was
An
thought that
act
was you.
of God. An act of God.
so funny.
So Sharklet, you see the jar.
She's got.
Can I see what's in the jar?
She left.
Oh no, whiskey left. Okay, that was whiskey. I thought.
I think it said it was gonna update.
Oh my God. Okay. I
think she said earlier that she might just disappear, and it might be because it needs to repair the Windows install or something. That might be what just happened.
I thought Sharklet got kicked from
No.
mid-explanation. That's why.
So
I started laughing.
Also, I saw this. It's pretty funny, actually.
Okay, very
So-
clear. I left 50% for comedic purposes, 50% because I'm about to pass out.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap up right now. It's fine. This is our first day. Sharklet, you see the
Wait,
jar.
we leave in the jar? Oh no, we do the jar.
No. So,
Thank God.
So Sharklet, you see the jar. What do?
Can I see what's inside it, or is it too musky?
No, you don't fucking after this what you pulled here, drink it. Fuck you. You posted the
That
memes,
is
drink it.
Biogard.
Don't be a fucking coward.
There's a toy
Fuck
inside though.
you.
There's a toy inside. So first of all, do you grab the jar or no?
Yes, I grab the jar.
Okay. So the jar feels hot to the touch, like just a few degrees above body temperature. And as you kind of pull the jar up, you realize there is a silver and gold ring around the neck of the jar just below where the lid would sit, or it is sitting. And the ring is etched with rather expensive looking enchantments.
Ooh.
Now that's really dark. It's really dark in the wagon currently. So you gotta get the
I see
jar.
what you mean by coming with a toy.
You gotta
Okay,
you gotta bring the jar out to the
drunk.
light.
I'm drunk.
Yes.
Can I drink the jar?
No!
Whoa!
You would have to pull the lid off if you want to attempt.
Okay,
I will be very
can I
clear.
attempt to
I'm
open
not
the lid?
healing you. I'm
I'm
not
not
healing
healing
you.
Akari, you've drawn a lot of stuff tonight. Please, for the love of God, do not draw this one.
Yeah, this is the first time we're asking you to not draw this part.
Okay,
Spare
Icario,
us.
Icario, I'm commissioning you in return for not drawing this.
Very nice. We'll pay
I
you
will
not to
also
do this.
commission you to not draw this.
I will give you a $20 tip.
So, Sharklet, do you crack the jar cap or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
As you crack the lid, the pungent smell of blood and partially rotted flesh and healing potion hits your nose.
The fuck?
As you glance down inside, you
Oh.
see that suspended in a solution of healing potion are about 30 to 40 nipples.
Ew!
Strung
What?
along on silver
Ugh.
cordage and all impaled and wrapped along the cordage. You're
Oh, he was a serial
Well-
killer.
You are looking at a more or less a underground Starla enchantment designed to make the wagon go faster and more than 2 people are at the back of it. Now, the more of the particular, because it could be anything from like ears to whatever else, but the more of the body part you put on the string of metal, the faster and faster it goes. So this guy's had this jar for a while. These are all both male and female nipples, and the whole thing is sitting suspended in a healing solution, and it smells quite awful. Grit save.
Oh, that's why it's a Gunnar
I
cave, so you
hope.
can mask the smell.
You hope.
I hope. Ooh.
Hope what?
That's the reason why he.
Don't worry about it.
She's not drinking it. She's not drinking. If she does, I'm losing all hope in humanity.
Look, if I drink it, I could turn into Sonic, right?
I feel like you have to. You
I
have
want
to ask.
you to just.
I
I want you to just think about what you said, and then I want you to realize that if you drink that, I like have to kill you on
I'll
on
turn
at
into
this point.
Sonic.
I need to make a
Oh,
save
it
IRL.
depends on how many body parts are like on the thing, right?
Just Sozy chewing on nipples. Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah,
the?
yeah.
Okay, what is it? Still a rifle attack if you bash someone with the stock?
That's a melee attack
That's
with it.
CQB.
So
Did you even know? Are you even in the wagon?
So-
Are you like outside the
so
wagon?
so Sozy, you look down the bottle. The smell hits you. The rotting, fetid healing potion hits you, and you just spew right into the jar of this that you're holding in your
Oh.
hand. It's just pure alcohol, also like eggs and the baby rabbit you ate earlier. And as you spew to the jar, you feel the wagon kind of tremble around you, and the wagon starts to slowly fall apart. So Clara and Mon and Osket and Dink and Swoosh. Actually, Osket, you're on top. Osket,
Yep.
cunning save. Now, Dink and Swoosh and Clara and Mon hear the wagon rattle, and they watch as Osket, depending on what he rolls here. Nice.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Okay, roll again. You're double.
If he,
you're-
imagine if he dies
he's
from this. That was
he's
so
currently
funny.
negative. He's currently negative. A double neg 1.
So
Oh,
roll again?
Yeah. So if you get triple ones, oh thank God.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so the roof gives way, and Dink and Swoosh and Clara and Mon watch as Osket just crack through the roof, and Osket lands on top of Sozy. Sozy and Osket hear the shattering of the jar between them.
Oh no.
And then the wagon starts falling apart piece by piece. The walls give way, the wheels give way, the axles give way. Piece by piece, this wagon falls apart as the magical binding keeping it together is now completely destroyed. And with a clatter of wood and wheels and metal, this whole wagon falls apart. And thing is, as Sozi is like crushed underneath Osket, and her chest is covered in broken glass and rotting nipples and fucking healing solution. Dink and Swoosh and Clara and Mon. So Dink and Swoosh and Clara and Mon, you guys see the greasy draft horse also start slowly disintegrating. The flesh sloughs away from the bones. The horse turns in knickers, and as it does, blood kind of floods out of its nose. And very slowly, the horse simply breaks down. The bones give way. The bones crackle and splinter, and his horse is reduced to a simple pile of rotting flesh.
What about the
Clara just
rations
starts
they made?
stalking. Clara just starts stalking in combination of medical Latin and Finnish.
So
She's completely incoherent. She's completely medically incoherent.
holding his man's intestines. So
She's still holding her gun in one hand and the intestines in the other.
So we'll end the night with Osket kind of getting off of Sozi, and Sozi, you're covered in your own sick, and the contents of this jar. There's like a nipple on your chin, just sitting there.
Can I toss it back and eat it?
Yes, you can. Good save.
Why?
Okay,
Like
great save. Cool.
What about the rations that Swoosh made? Like, they're still fine, right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
fuck's sake.
Okay.
So Sozi, you try like I'm a big man. You toss this nipple in your mouth. You go. You just kind of cough it back out. Osket, you watch her try and quaff this nipple, then spit it back out with a retch. Grit save, Osket.
Can I just say I failed because I almost
No.
failed IRL?
You can't. You can't.
I almost failed IRL.
Okay, you hold it in.
Don't
Dude,
worry.
You hold it in.
Guards got me to almost. No, I think Guard actually did make me throw up.
Okay,
He made you walk away from your.
Can
I had to walk
I
away.
just?
Nessence actually made me throw up.
Oh my fucking god! Can you show that sticker in the stream?
Sticker?
Well, the one I made.
Ruins of Farwa.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
Yeah.
sausage?
There.
What's sausage?
I don't think I can.
Sausage?
It won't pull it up. What sausage? Okay.
I just colored the intestine pink a little bit. I'll post it in the.
We'll
art.
end today's game on that note, and for 3 hours, not too shabby, players. Not too shabby.
What the fresh hell is this?
So yeah, chat. Welcome to your Ruins of Farwa players.
You should say that to like Bat, because he had no fucking idea what he was gonna get into.
Okay, so Bat, how'd you enjoy your first session?
I'm gonna call my therapist.
Okay. Hello. I'm the closest thing to a fucking therapist you will get in this group.
All right.
And you're
Respect-
insane.
Respectfully,
Yes, I am
no
insane.
thank you. Respectfully, no thank you.
No,
I'm
it's
good.
all good. I'm not taking this as an insult. It's actually fucking
Okay.
horrifying.
So players,
All
great game today. Bath you for your first game. Great showing. Glad you were able to keep up with it. Players,
Thank you.
Players will be back. Sorry, players. Chat will be back here same day at 15:30 CST for another adventure with the Ruins of Farwa gang.
Oh, it's all good. We had a good time.
All right, players, say goodnight.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, chat.
Good night.
Have a happy
Night, chat.